Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Shane, that's Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing some Secret World Legends. This won't be our first time playing it, so if you want to see how we got to where we are tonight, look in my info below. You see a link to my YouTube channel where I archive all my streams, not just this game, but every game I've ever played live. So if you ever find yourself in the mood to see a game you played start to finish that might be a little obscure, unusual, or just nostalgic, feel free to click over there, see what I got available, and throw me a subscribe if you're so inclined. But for tonight, let's get into the game, shall we? No fur baby photos to steal? That's tragic. Every person that is on any sort of social media should have some sort of pet pictures. That's very important to have. LTG, welcome in. I see you found the new emotes. I'm glad. I hope someone would. I just, that's something I was doing earlier today as I was poking around, and I added a couple new FFG emotes for anyone that has FFG. Trying to find some things that I think would be useful to people on the stream. Trying to find some stuff I think people would find handy. So I'm glad. LTG, how are you doing today, though, my friend? Let's see, Bishop Girl, someone tried to complain about him to me, and I was like, if I was the emperor of a post-apocalyptic society and I could have my own background music playing live from a flaming guitar, why would I not do the thing, right? And besides, he seems like he's living his best life. I don't want to take that away from him. Let the guy do his thing. Let the guy have that. Where's the beard cam? There's the cam. Here's the beard. We're in the ballpark almost. I feel like we're getting pretty close right here. Alright, so like I mentioned, this week they are doing the 1-year anniversary celebration in Secret World Legends. So one of the big things we are going to be doing tonight is we are going to see how much of the anniversary event we can see. So we'll be doing that, but that's not going to take all night, because after that we will be heading back to Transylvania, and we'll see what we can accomplish there. LTG, you are dead. I fought a horde of people wanting passports today and lost. No. LTG, I am sorry to hear that. Hope you can get some rest tonight, my friend. Hope you can relax, and hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Alright, so our very first order of business is to get back to Agartha, which looks like it is actually pretty nearby, so that should be pretty easy. Ah, seriously, it's right over here, so that's good. I don't know his origin story, Bishop Girl, but you got my attention. What is the Doof Warrior's origin story? Don't let them, they cannot leave. Exactly, LTG, that's what you should be doing. You should be using this as leverage here. You want passports? I am the gatekeeper. I am the sole decider of whether you get to leave this blasted wasteland or not. I have all of the power. I'm monologuing for you here, LTG. Just sort of riff off this as you feel necessary. Can't complain, you have tomorrow off. Very nice. I hope you have a nice relaxing day then. You shall not leave. You need a beard and a staff for that, but I think you can make it work, LTG. I think that can be made to work. One other thing you'll notice at the bottom of the screen if you've been watching me playing Secret World before is I have swapped out my shotgun officially now for a sledgehammer because we maxed out the shotgun, so I want to try something new. And it looks like the anniversary raid boss is up, so we're going to go fight him too. But then we'll talk more about what we're doing with the sledgehammer and how that's going to affect me now. I don't know, I think it kind of depends on where you're working post office, Kratslav. I mean, if it's like some little sleepy little nothing town, you could probably get away with it. But if it's, you know, if it's a larger city, that's got to be a nightmare. Alright, so I still haven't gotten used to using this hammer yet, so this is going to be a little bit messy. Especially because I don't remember where I put any of the skills. But we're going to make it work. You may recognize this location as a redecorated location for where the Halloween raid boss was, too. I don't recognize the pink trees from the Halloween raid event, but, you know. Oh, hey, there's a lore node right here, too. Definitely want to grab that while we're in the neighborhood. And then, wow, what is this? A golem made out of garbage? What is going on here? That's weird. Some sort of giant robot. Alright, that's not really how I was planning to spend my day, but whatever. That's where we're at. We're gonna roll with it now. Raid bosses. The Bishop Girl George's version was he lived in an abandoned mine with his mother. He survived eating rodents and drinking water from the seabed. Morton Joe came past the mine one day and heard him playing the guitar. He was taken in and there rose to the position of bugler, calling everyone to war. See, he is living his best life. I knew it. I knew it. In my heart of hearts, I knew it. It is a thing I believed. Let's see, LTG, so fun story about my job. When I applied for it, I applied because I needed to have a lot of job applications to get paid on unemployment. So I applied, had to interview in half an hour, got the job in 2. So not quite the ideal position you were looking for, unfortunately. Sorry to hear that, LTG. But you know, if it's paying the bills, that's something. That's a start. It doesn't have to be a permanent thing, but it's a start, definitely. That is pretty wild. Hippo-nanimous, long time no see. Thank you for the host right there as well. Hippo, how have you been, my friend? You were playing, what is it, Sims 4 today, weren't you? If I remember correctly? How's that been going for you, Hippo? Hope it has been going well. Hope you've been enjoying. And Viltrikin, sorry I missed you up there in the heat of fighting this giant robot for no apparent reason. Viltrikin, how are you doing today as well, my friend? Hope all is well with you. Are they planning to set you on fire? I'm not even sure what that question is a reference to, Bishop Girl, but I love the question nonetheless. Wombles! A gift sub to Bread Spy, thank you for that. As always, Womble's super kind. I'm not even sure if Bread Spy is here at the moment, but he's good, folks. I hope he'll appreciate it. Got a nice little red match right there, that'll help. Bread Spy, you are here. Welcome in, Bread Spy, and hope you enjoy the gift sub. Hope you enjoy my ridiculous little emotes. And Womble's keeping it rolling right there with a gift sub to Hippo-nanimous, who we also know is good people. Can confirm that for a fact. Wombles, thank you so much for the gift. And Hippo-nanimous, enjoy my silly little emote for the next 30 days. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up here in chat while also fighting a giant robot. It's first world problems, definitely. More like secret world problems, I suppose. But you know, that's where we're at right now. Oh no, I missed something about Maxis games. Dang it. Let's see, do you get benefits working government job? Yeah, and in the United States it definitely varies. Or hopefully you do. Fingers crossed. Oh my gosh, this guy's... Oh, you almost got him finished off. He doesn't have too much longer left. Wobble's on fire. Wobbles always is on fire. The man is unstoppable beast. Cannot be stopped. There is no way to do it. Can't be done. I don't think anyone would want to. Not that anyone's ever tried, but I'm fairly certain. Can't be done. Cannot be done. Hashtag Illuminati problems. We are the Templars, actually, but you're in the neighborhood. And there we go. He is toast. Good deal. Screw this guy. Alright, now I'm going to catch up on chat. See, what did you say about Maxis games? Love it now that I have a majority of the expansion. That is definitely how Maxis games work. I can confirm that. And LTG, thank you for the shout out for Hippo-nanimous. That is a raid and this is a sub. If you do not have a sub, one will be provided to you. Oh, LTG getting that job of fast was a reference to. I almost didn't want to know. It was pretty hilarious out of context. It looks like a transformer that was originally a Japanese vending machine. I was wondering what was up with the Japanese writing, Bishop Girl. I was a little confused by that. 10% off everything in the store. That's kind of nice. That is kind of nice. All right, there's another lore node over here if I can get it. What is this about? The Talos of Gaia. Cool. That's supposed to be the nodes that we have around here for the current event. But we'll keep our eye open because there will be more around here somewhere. See, Wombles, I'm basically the arena sponsor right now, and it feels awesome. I'm thinking to paste my products on this. You kind of are. I'm not sure sponsor is the right word. I think patron. Patron, I think, is a good word in the original sort of artistic means that patron means. But you definitely have been helping a lot, Wombles. A lot of people you have made their weeks, you have made their months, you have made their days, possibly even years, Wombles. And I'm thanking you for that on behalf of all the people you've been helping out. But I want to reiterate, you never need to provide any money to anybody on here, but I know everybody really appreciates it. Sam can't try to catch up. Nipples ads on every arena stay. This stream brought to you by Wombles. Wombles. His nipples are not lined up correctly. It's a good slogan right there. You can take that. That one's free. I also now have an underling in the main part of the job. Oh yeah, you were supposed to get an underling. How is that working out, LTG? Having a minion of your very own? How's everyone's walls going in the States of Sea? I spent too much money. That's definitely a thing. Definitely spent too much money, but I don't regret it. I got some very cool things, and basically all of them are stuff I plan to play on stream, so that's a good time. How about you, LTG? Oh yeah, all the Sims 4 stuff. It's just sale season in general. Nothing you can do about that. Fucking hired as the PR manager. Yes, side gig acquired. See what we got here. Something is rotten in Agartha. Gaia's automatons are not behaving as they should. Call them supernal, call them divine. It is disturbing that such as they can be corrupted. They are a test turned deadly. Thankfully, as a Templar, any challenge without moral peril is not a true test. Alright, and we got some stuff here. I have no idea what that is. Oh, alright, just a loot box. Wow, 1000 cc weapon distillate? That is a lot. And some flowers. Ready. Alright, cool. Got some nice stuff. Then, like I said, I switched out my shotgun for a flanged mallet of energy Mark II, which I got off the marketplace in the game. And I'm going to work on leveling that up. Since my shotgun is maxed out, we'll see how that goes. A couple of these. And what is this beehive? Or to unlock its energies, you must have the Anima Surge effect, which I have because we just beat a boss. And we got a party hat. So that's nice. Very nice. Alright, good start to the stream. Fighting off a nice little event boss right there. Let me catch up again. Bread Spy, you've only bought Yakuza 0. That's a good buy, though. I hope you enjoyed that one, Bread Spy. Yakuza series looks amazing. Use initiative and you don't have to whinge. Well, congratulations, LTG. That sounds like a good person right there. Shane's hired as PR manager. Doesn't count that as double dipping. Shh. I got a good thing going, Kratslav. Don't ruin it for me. Let's see. In preparation for the translation patches. Well, I hope they come out soon then. The wallet pain is too great. It hurts so good, though. It hurts so good. Alright, is there... I think we're good over here. What is this? That's the training grounds. Didn't remember that one. So, what do we want to do next? Let's look around a little bit and see if we can spot any of the other lore nodes hanging around. Because there should be plenty. You'll notice it is chugging because we are in the hub world. And boy does it chug in here, that's for sure. Actually, let's beat up a piñata. With a piñata basher. Yes! Die, piñata! You have sinned against my kind for the last time. And I got an achievement for that. I think that's all it does, basically, but we got a Chivo. How the hell do I put this thing down, is the question. Or am I just cursed to carry it for all of my days? I have no idea. Maybe cursed to carry it for all of my days. That might be a thing. See, these are just, yeah, it's just the Paragon activities. Head upstairs then. Gang Beasts is on sale. That game, I think if you have the right crowd to play it with, that would be fun, but I worry that I'd get bored with it too quickly. Is my problem. Welcome back, Viltrikin. How are you doing today? I don't think I got a chance to ask you that before. Hope all is well. But I must. It's Steam sale season. I will always forgive people for weakness of spirit and will when Steam sale season is about. It happens. Happens to the best of us. They're the ones we think are the best of us. You never know. Oh, alright, so they're already making good progress. Good to hear on the translation. Oh yeah, we were talking about how huge those translations were before. Pinatas, I know. You can't have a good party without some good pinatas. And we are gonna beat the shit out of some pinatas. Oh, there's another lore note hanging behind the tree. I see you there, you bastard. Got it. Now we beat up more pinatas. For no reason. Viltrikin enjoying the holidays, slept till lunchtime to catch up on all the sleep. That's gotta be nice. Gonna grab some food soon? It's been a pretty rough day for me. I have not been having an enjoyable day just because some IRL stuff going on, but there is no place I would rather be with you folks. And already this anniversary event's looking cute. Wombles! Wombles, thank you for the gift sub to Hexen. Which, I always wanted to ask, is that a reference to the game? I didn't know. If you're around, Hexen. Oh, you are around. Welcome in, Hexen. Is that a reference to the game? What is that a reference to? I'm curious. Either way, enjoy the gift sub. Enjoy my silly little emote for the next 30 days. I'm glad to have you in here. And they just said something about a portal to Deepagartha? I don't know what that means, but we're going to go investigate. That's the wrong way. And thank you as always, Wombles. Very generous. The candy is self-satisfaction for a job well done. It's true. Is this what they're talking about? No, it says that doesn't open for 45 minutes. What the hell was that gate they were talking about then? What about the main platform, they said? Ooh, this is not open usually. What is this? This gate's never been opened before. I'm not sure what this is. We'll see. Reference to your last name. I thought it was the old FPS adventure game Hexen. It was a long shot. All right, so what is in here then? I don't know. And thank you for linking the Discord, LTG. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Always some fun stuff going on in there, if anybody's curious. Hexen, that's the one, Bishop Girl. Because phonetically it's the same thing, so that's what I was thinking it might have been. What is going on in here? I don't hear a boss being fought. I don't see anything big going on. There's some dudes hanging around. Weird. Couple of players just chilling here. Golems coming out of nowhere. A big circle right there. I feel like something's about to something's about to happen. Hey. Are they dancing? This is very strange. I don't know what's going on. See, I'm going to be in the middle of the desert in Qatar to build one of the biggest water parks I've ever built. I need some not so well-known games, and who better as to shade? Help me, beard guy. You mean for yourself to play there, Wombles? Because if so, you gotta narrow it down for me. Give me a genre or something, and I will be happy to help you out, if I can. Hello? Alright, something is happening here. Hello. The gatekeeper. Oh, hey, big naked guy. Oh, we're fighting him now. Come at me, big naked guy. What do you got? So I know this is another part of the 1-year anniversary event. Don't fully understand what's going on right now, but you know my motto, the thing I've said on every stream since I started. Wherever there is a big naked man trying to murder people, I will be there, administering violence. It's just my creed. My creed, my cause. It's very important to me. I do too. I misread that a lot. LTG, which always confuses me. Let's see, Wombles, you prefer an RPG element with just a little plot. I'll tell you what, Wombles, can you DM me on Discord and remind me that you need some recommendations? I'll probably want to ask some follow-up questions to narrow down what kind of games you're looking for. Like, just DM me what some games in that sort of genre you enjoy are. Give me kind of a direction. And then I'll see what I can do. Because I love recommending people rare games. Absolutely love that. So I'd be glad to if I can. Gitaru, man. That's your answer for everything, LTG. Although it is a really good game. This guy has a large pool of HP. We've barely touched him so far. Also, man, his attacks cover a lot of area here. I need to get back, get out of those AoEs. I may have to take this fight a little seriously, so I apologize if I slow down on chat a little bit. Emerald City Confidential? I don't think I've heard of that one, Bishop Girl. I'll have to check that one out myself. You're sure gonna play the Myst series from the beginning to the end? Oh man, I'm warning you right now, LTG. Myst 2, the one called Ribbon, and it's a super hard game. Those puzzles are mind-bogglingly difficult, but it is a very rewarding game, I think, if you're into that sort of old-style, puzzle-focused point-and-click adventure, which I hope you are, because it is something I enjoy very much, certainly. Ooh! I don't know why the screen's turned all red. That's a little worrying, but my health doesn't seem to be super low. So that's good at least. Also, I'm critting like crazy, which is just beautiful. Xanadu next. I think I've heard of that one. I can't quite remember what it is off the top of my head. I forgot I have a healing ability, though. I don't really know how it works. Keep that in mind, at least. Doesn't seem to have healed me very well, so that's disappointing. Hopefully there's some healers around here somewhere that want to help a brother out. Surely somebody's running healer in this raid. Oh, there's probably no one running healer in this raid. Dang it! I don't have enough health tonics to survive on my own. Unfortunately. I don't want to get any closer since I've already taken so much damage. No, I totally don't remember what that healing ability of mine does, but it doesn't seem to heal me for much. I can establish that much. Alright, I'll use another tonic then. I'll try and play it a little safer. Probably should check what my abilities do before I actually get into big battles like this. My bad. Daikatana. Good games was part of the assumption, at least. And Daikatana, not so much a good game, so much as one of the shittiest games ever made. You're a detective in Oz. You got my attention already. My mother's favorite movie of all time was Wizard of Oz, so I've seen it many, many times. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite movies, but I've certainly gained an appreciation for it at the very least. Man, oh man, this guy has health for days. And I do not. As long as I can keep up those crits, though, that would be real nice. That's definitely doing some damage. He's feeling that, I can tell you that much. Those red matches help too, I think. It pulls from all the books, the entire Oz series? Because that was like, what, 13 books, 15 books, 20 something? It's a lot of books. Color me impressed. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, I waded in to try and hit it with my sledgehammer and then immediately knocked off half my health. Not a fan of that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if somebody around here has some sort of heals. See if I can mooch off of it. Ooh, yeah, I'm in bad shape. Oh, dang it. Did I just rejoin the raid? I don't remember how that works. You get to see how they play around with the different places, not just Munchkinland, but... Oh, alright. Noir and Post-Dorothy. See, that sounds really cool. Like, just the idea of, Emerald City Noir, or just the... Yeah, which is the name, I suppose. It sounds really cool. I kind of like that. Got another lore node. That definitely wasn't up there the first time we came down here. So yeah, I probably just should have let myself die and respawn last time. There doesn't seem to be too much of a cost to doing that. But he's down to like a quarter of his health now, so this won't take too much longer. Short game though, and I think I beat it in 4 hours. Well, 4 hours is how long my streams are scheduled to be, so that would be one stream right there. That could be perfect. Thank you for recommending it, Bishop Girl. I will check that out right after the stream is over. Especially since the Steam sale is going on right now, and I want to stock up. Gotta get them games while the sale's going on. I still, even though I already spent too much money on the sale, I may still buy a couple more. Just because, I want to make sure that I've got enough to tide me over. I have to really keep good variety going in the stream until the next big sale comes along that I can buy some more stuff in. Luckily, I have been buying some more stuff from other stores besides Steam, like Humble Bundle and GOG, just because Steam has kind of been acting like garbage recently, and I'm not a big fan of that. And so any other stores out there that'll sell me games would be nice. Plus, I got a program that allows me to more easily manage all of my games across different store platforms. So that's been working out well, and I appreciate that. Did we get him? I think we got him. There we go. And I got a title unlocked called Gatecrasher. I like it. I like it. Good friggin' deal. Not on sale, but it's $10. If nothing else, I'll wishlist it. That's the thing, too. All these games I would buy at that price, but I don't have the time to play any of them. Toss them in your backlog anyway. If you think you might have time later in the year, I don't think there's any shame in doing that. Alright, so what do we get for that mission wrap-up? Your report reads like bad fiction. Shards of condensed anger, a yellow man who turned red and fired energy beams at you, enormous, nearly indestructible robots who healed the angry red man, a gallant effort to make the red man yellow again. Alas, sometimes reality and bad fiction overlap. Marks where marks are due. We know little about the Gatekeeper, but we do know that having him as an ally is prudent. Carry on. Will do, Richard, will do. I got a honey stick and a flare gun for that. That's pretty interesting. What is this? Amalgamated Assault Automaton. Summons a tech golem that will commit aggravated assault on nearby pets. It just attacks other people's pets? That's insane. Oh, there he goes. Look at him go, he's so cute. So pissed off. That's weird. I think I just used him up, though. That's terrible. I regret this instantly. I thought it was a permanent pet upgrade or something, but no, it was not. It never goes on sale. I always check. I think I bought it off Big Fish. That one I'm not familiar with. But either way, I mean, I don't just use my wish list to look for sales. I use my wish list also just to keep track of the games that I want to buy someday, so no worries. No worries. Let me check my loadout in here because I did not understand how my healing thing was working. So your anger allows you to fight through the pain for the next 8 seconds. During this time, whenever you are hit, you fight on heal yourself 50% of the damage. In addition, you get even angrier when hit, gaining 2 extra rage. Alright. So basically it doesn't heal me, it just sort of lessens the damage I take retroactively. Whenever you take damage when enraged and below 50% health, you heal yourself for 5% of your maximum health every second for 5 seconds. Alright, so that's a nice heal to have as well. So, I think I'm saving up AP to get some more, actually some ults. I want to get my next shotgun capstone. I think I can get another pistol capstone as well. Yeah, I'll save up for that next. And then as far as passives, what do we got in here? As far as passives, we probably want to keep getting pistol stuff and shotgun stuff because that'll come in more handy. So let's keep doing that, I suppose. I don't remember where I was going for. I keep forgetting where I'm going. I think we're gonna get Riot Shield next, but we need 10 SP for that, so nothing to do in there right now. What do we got up here, though? It says I've got a message, but I don't see it. That happens every time I buy from the market. I don't know how to clear that, which is kind of ridiculous. Postal service? Oh, here we go. Just reminded me I had an auction one, which I already knew because I already picked it up. And we didn't check on our agents today because we've been so busy with the anniversary stuff, so let's check and see what they have to say. That's a success right there. And that is a success right there. Or no, your agent failed to locate the scientist, but did identify what may have happened. The scientist brought us something big, clues point to possible Orochi. Oh, so it's still a success, just, you know, storyline thing. Alright, let's send them out on some more missions then, before we head off. See what's got the best rewards today. And it looks like this one's the good one. Summoning Vengeful Onryo Spirit that we have to put down now. Send my faction recruit out after that one. And then second best is, I think, this one. We'll send Lydia after this one. I thought one of the missions that they were doing before was supposed to get him an item, but I guess they didn't. That's unfortunate. Alright, so let's continue exploring around here, seeing if we can find any more lore nodes. That one was hidden in just plain freaking sight behind one of the trees, so I'm going to be real careful that we don't miss any more. Hey there, Max! Welcome in! How are you doing today, my friend? Hope all is well with you. I don't see anything here. Let's check in the dance party in the back. I think we only checked the one upstairs. It is just you, I think, Hisanka. I have been loving the Steam Summer Sale. I bought a bunch of stuff, spent entirely too much. Got some very cool games. I'm very happy with it so far. Oh no, Bishop Girl! Sorry, you know Nightbot. You know Nightbot is no fan of fun. Does not care for it, does not really understand it. Doing great, how are you doing? It's been a rough day, Max, but I'm getting by. Definitely a little better being here with all you folks, so thank you. Love is yet another concept that Nightbot just does not understand. Just goes right over his little robotic head. It's kind of tragic if you think about it. So we already checked in the dinner party, so nothing in there. Yeah, I'm not thinking there's any more lore nodes in here, so let's keep searching around Agartha, see if we can find any anywhere else. But yeah, welcome in, Hasanka. How are you doing today? Good to see you as always. I spent entirely too much in the Steam sale, but I am loving every minute of it. Definitely got some good games that I plan to play on stream at some point. Got some games I hope folks will enjoy once we get around to them. Fingers crossed. Don't see any lore nodes over here. Didn't think there would be, but I figured I had to check if I'm going to be thorough. That's certainly your prerogative. I spent a lot of money because there was a lot of games I want, and I saw them for some very nice prices. And you know, streaming, gotta feed the need. So I'm pretty happy with it so far. I was hoping that places like Humble and GOG would have sales at the same time, but I can understand them not wanting to compete directly with Steam, so I imagine they'll probably be putting up big sales maybe in a couple weeks. Perhaps. We shall see. Alright, I know there's more lore hidden around here somewhere. But where? Yeah, they got rid of the discount windows a couple of years back, and the reason they got rid of the discount windows is because nobody's around for 24 hours. And, like, they often put a lot of the best sales during, like, daytime North American time, and I know that ticked me off because, you know, I'm a night shift guy, so I'd often sleep through some of the best sales. And I know another thing is this, apparently, the rumor that I heard is just, you know, some of the some of the companies that made some of the different games were really frustrated at, you know, the idea, oh, you're going to put our game on a big sale that'll make everyone want to buy it, except you're going to put it on at 2 a.m. when no one's going to notice. So I heard there was definitely some people frustrated about that as well. So it's not as exciting, but I think it's probably more logical from a business perspective, if nothing else. And that's another thing, is I used to get really ticked off at the fact that you couldn't access the regular Steam front page during the sale. I like my Steam front page. I find it very useful. So the fact that they are still keeping the standard Steam front page during the sale, I definitely appreciate. Does this not do anything? That doesn't do anything. I am striking out finding this lore. Really weird. But we did find a couple within the actual raids themselves, so maybe they'll just come as we do some more raids. Meaning for right now, let's go ahead. Let me buy games, put the bigger discounts in front of me. I don't want to dig inside Steam and find the good deals. Well, the problem is basically everything on Steam is on sale, so it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to track down what's good when there's several thousand games on sale. I use the wish list. I use, there are some deals that they throw on the front page. They've got the under $10 and under $5 on the front page. It's not a perfect system. Plus they've got the queues, if you haven't been using those. Those get free cards as well. So I've been enjoying using those. But alright. So we are heading back to Transylvania now, where we were last time. And we need to replant some flowers, which we found in a really disastrously bad place, and want to put them somewhere a little nicer. Looks like over here might help. Anastasia's wagon. Replant the flowers in fresh earth. Alright, how do we do that? a specific location over here? I have no idea. Also, there's a lore node. Let's grab that while we're in there. Hey, Dazzle, welcome in. How are you doing tonight, my friend? Good to see you, as always. Anastasia's wagon has its own lore? On the opposite side of the lake from the Romany camp is a clearing. In that clearing sits a classic Vardo wagon. All around, the forest breathes autumn breaths, and shadows lengthen. Yet the caravan is surrounded by summer and soft music, warmth and blooming flowers, a bright coziness contrasted against the dark forest. Seems like a nice little location. Yeah, it said something about replanting it in fresh earth or something? I don't know where it thinks that is. Wait, is the lore node back? No, a potted plant looked like a lore node from a while back. Let's see, where is the flowers? Do I still have them in my inventory somewhere? I've got the anniversary flowers. No, I don't appear to have the flowers in my inventory anymore. I wonder if I ditched them. That would be unfortunate. Possible. Definitely unfortunate. Yeah, that's bad. Let's see what this says.
Hi.
She's got some flowers right here, but I don't have an item for the flowers anymore. Oh well, I tell you what, we're gonna ditch this quest, and we'll try and redo it later, because I think we might have worked it. Doing good, Deza? I'm doing alright. It's been a rough day, but I am holding my own, and it's definitely good to be playing games for all of you folks. And we're trying out a new weapon today, so that's nice. This sledgehammer, you see the little silhouette of it on the right side of the screen. Right now I can't do too much with it, but we're going to build up to it. And we found our first unique enemy of the stream, so we're going to go ahead and take him out. As only we can. And with the sledgehammer. Oh man, I had a blue match and I completely wasted it. There we go. Easy peas. Well, I don't like getting in close, Des. I'm so used to running two ranged weapons that the idea of having to actually get into melee range with some of these jerks is a little unsettling, not gonna lie. But we're making it work. Alright, so we've already got this res point, that's good. I think what I want to do next, aside from take out that giant wolf right there, is I want to head back to the Romany camp. The Lone Wolf, not a Lone Wolf, the Lone Wolf. Heck of a title. Alright, so I'm going to try out my regen effect as well. It's got a good long effect on it. I appreciate that. There we go. These peas. Romany camp was over here, I think? I suspect as much. There's a good amount of weapons in this game. This is only the third weapon I've only used. I've been using the same two weapons ever since the very start of the game. So it is cool to have a change of pace right now. But even whether if I like it, it's going to take a long time to get used to. That is the truth. Let's see, do you want to do some side quests while we're in here? Probably. Ask Amelia for a side quest. Oh wait, what is my, yeah, we can do that. I am enjoying it, Des. It's got a very cool story, which you know I appreciate. And it's just overall nice, fun, relaxing change of pace. And Wombles! That's number 46! Those numbers are soaring, Wombles. But thank you for the gift sub for Max right there, and Max, enjoy my absurd little emote for the next 30 days. Deza, thank you for the hype. Wombles, you're amazing. You're a beast. And I appreciate it. It means a lot, my friend. What is this? Clearing the waters. Amelia has witnessed a creeping fungal sickness within the forest, tainting the soil and now spreading into the water. If unchecked, it could become a threat far beyond the borders of the valley. See what she's got to say. Well, I have a cinema right here.
It's getting harder to go out into the forest to hunt or gather roots and berries. The Strigoi and Varkalok we're ready for and can fight easily. It's the things we do not know that frighten us. The creeping horror of the forest itself is tainting not just the vegetation in the ground, but the water itself. The water we rely on to drink. Soon, it won't be just a corner of the forest that's contaminated, but all of it. All of this ancient forest, and the creatures that once lived in it, magical creatures, will be driven out for good.
They are as unnatural as the vampires and the wolves, and I say good riddance.
Father, that is just not true. You can't lump all non-humans together into one. They're as different as we are.
Perhaps so, but they should stick with their own and stay far away from human affairs. I see no need to get mixed up in fairy affairs.
Well, this disease affects us too. Not just this forest if it keeps spreading, but all of Gaia.
We have other concerns right now, like the entire Strigoi army at our doorstep.
And disregard an even potentially greater threat?
Daughter of mine, that is why they are here. They can deal with this new enemy, and we can deal with our sworn enemy of old. It's not like we don't have enough work to do, or warriors to spare.
You have to forgive my father. He has old-fashioned beliefs. The Draculeshti do good deeds, but we're not particularly open-minded to new ideas. It concerns me that the water is being tainted by the fungal disease, but I've spoken to locals who say that there's a water plant somewhere in the forest that may serve to keep the waters clean and perhaps even stop the sickness from spreading. Then we can hunt and gather again, and only have to worry about the enemy we know, not the one we don't.
Alright, I'm down for this plan, especially since it involves taking out those creepy mold monsters, which I am not a fan of, let me tell you. Yeah, Wombles is Wombles right there. Wombles has been, you've probably seen him if you've ever been in some other arena streams recently. He has been all over the place and being incredibly generous, in addition to also just being a fun presence. I think I speak for pretty much everybody when I say that. Fine at best, amazing is a different thing. Let's not split hairs. Talking about nips here. Oh, so fine indeed. Exactly. There you go, Dez. Oh, so fine indeed. Alright, so, water treatment plant, as we remember, is bad times. As they've got all these horrible mold monsters here, and I'm not really a fan of them. Like we're pretty adept at handling them, at least. Inspect the schematics. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Whew. This looks complicated, alright. Unclog the uptake vents. Not 100% sure what an uptake vent is. But we'll see. Halo. Seeping Cedar, that's a creepy name. Look at them, they're terrifying. Frickin' mold beasts. I don't want to deal with mold beasts, that's weird and gross. Thank goodness for Sledgehammer. Alright. Keep moving then. Take these guys out. There is 3 separate side quests I can see in here. So we'll pick those up as well. Or at least some of them. Also, that is very large monster out there. It doesn't look like he's unique, though. But still kind of upsetting. There's a huge monster just wandering around. Is this an uptake vent? This is not an uptake vent. What is an uptake vent? Why are these things on my tail? Thank goodness for a red match, at least. That took care of him nice and quick. Although then I got spores in my face, that's not good. Nothing I can target in here. I don't think this is the thing. There's supposed to be 3 of them. Oh, there's an explosive thingamajigger over there, too. Come on! Oh, I was hoping to get him with that. No dice! Come on, game, help me out here. What is an uptake event? Maybe I'll check the schematic again, see if I can figure it out from there, but this is all using symbols, so I'm not sure I'll be able to. Also, man, I took a heck of a beating there. Thank goodness for that healing ability there. He's down. Intake vent. The whole place is just disgusting is what it is. Just gross. Also, I really wish I'd heal. Should be healing right about now, game. There we go. I'll take this guy out as we continue wandering around. These peas? Oh, is this it? This is an uptake vent. Clear the shrooms off of them. Alright. Those should be easy enough to spot, I think. Wander around and see if we can spot another 2 of them, I think. Another 2, I believe. Oh, I aggroed a whole bunch of baddies. That's not good. Dang it. I'm just trying to get from point A to point B, folks. We need to get all aggressive. Uncalled for. So I wanted to mention, the main reason that I'm actually running with a sledgehammer right now specifically is because I want to play as a tank when I run dungeons, which I don't plan to be running dungeons too often. But when I do, tank is the role I want to be taking. And supposedly sledgehammer is one of the best tank weapons in the game. So we will see if it can help me out here. Here is another uptake vent. Should be one more. I bet it's going to be by another one of these pipes. Yep, right over there. Past these 2 jerks. Yeah, the Holy Trinity isn't super duper ingrained in this game, as you can definitely multi-class, and many people do, but it's still there. It's still there, and it's handy in dungeons, especially. It's handy to have a roll. Maybe you shouldn't shoot them if you don't want them to attack you. I was just running past some of them. I'll admit I did definitely rain bullets down upon many of them, but not all of them. Not all of them. When you keep that in the record too. All right. So next up, we are heading to a storage shed. I don't know why though. You're gonna have to go by a whole big crowd of them, so. Here we're gonna preemptive strike. Mainly because since I got them all grouped up like that, I can do hella damage with my AoE. Nice. Oh man, this place is crawling with baddies. Replacement strip lights and chlorine. Alright. Oh, that's diesel fuel there, and the chlorine's in here. Alright, so we've definitely got some plans for getting this place up and running. I like them. Oh, dang it. Only wanted to aggro the one guy, not the 2. Should really be starting with my tank ability, if it's going to have any good effect, I suppose. Oh man, I'm taking some damage. And, oh man, more aggroing, no! I got my tank ability reloaded. I'm in bad shape though. It's not good. Oh, just barely finish him off first. Whew. Alright, so our next goal is we are going to refill the backup generator with the diesel fuel. And replace the lights in the UV shed, which I imagine will help kill off some of the fungus. Oh, so that guy's dead. That's unfortunate. Where are the lights in the UV shed, though? Over here? Oh, here we go. Oh, this is the filling up the backup generator. Alright, UV shed is right over here. Past more baddies. There we go. I didn't quite finish him off. Dang it. Got him there. And got an SP for our trouble. Oh, there's... Wow! There's some shit in there. There we go. That purified the water. Next, fill the chlorine receptacle at skimmer A6. Oh yeah, let's get some chlorine here. Kill off some of this crud in the water. Restart skimmer A6. Can do. Yes, go to hell, you mushroom bastards. Get out of our drinking water. Alright, let's pump some more chlorine into this. I assume that before this part of the task is over, we're going to summon up some mushroom monstrosity that wants to murder me for killing all of his brethren. But, we'll deal with that when it comes. For the moment, I am happy getting rid of these bastards. They're creepy and they're dangerous. 3 down. One more? I think just one more. Give them a wide berth there. Oh, there's still one more. Alright, yeah, I missed there's 5 on the map. If I was looking at the map, I would have spotted them. But I wasn't. Oh, shoot, I've aggroed a lot of enemies. No! I might have actually accidentally hit some more than I intended to when I was trying to AoE there. We got most of them taken down, though. That's good. There we go. Excellent. Hurt a lot, though. Definitely taking some damage tonight. Can't find a game I actually want to play. Well, chat might be able to help you out there, Hasanka. You got any sort of genre you're looking for? Or are you looking for something new or something already in your library? Let's see. That's not how protein skimmers work. Oh, the horror. Is that what these are? I know very little about water and water treatment. Possible they don't either. I don't know. Hello? Oh! The monstrous impurity! Is this how protein skimmers work? Ooh, Path of Exile and Grim Dawn. So that's definitely a genre we can work with there. I don't remember, did you say you played Titan Quest before, Hasanka? Because I know Titan Quest just put out some new content not too long ago. That might be something to check out if you haven't seen it already. Got him! He wasn't even as hard as some of the other dudes. Challenge complete, got some cash there. Water is life's mater and matrix, mother and medium. There is no life without water. Using potable water as a weapon is the basis of Acts, reserved for the monstrous, the craven, and I'm loath to say the Illuminati. They have been known to inject their poisons into groundwater in order to test its effect on the mind. Sentient fungi, however, are trying to infect an entire ecosystem with their spores. We have no data on what would have happened should anyone have consumed these spores. Thanks to your effort, we never will. I like the sound of that. Alright, we'll sort this stuff away real quick. Let's see. When I go to install skimmers for Aquarians, I have to kill a giant impurity every time. Must be a stressful job, Wombles. I can't even imagine. You're truly a trooper and a hero to us all. I think I'm safe enough here to upgrade some stuff. Had a legendary hard hat drop the other day. Gotta get those purples, Wombles. I know everyone's always talking about, you know, promotions and networking and moving up in the world, but you really got to get those rare drops. That is super important. So let's go ahead and upgrade my ring right here since we got those 3. That'll get it a level. And then what do I want to do with this stuff? Talisman distillate. I want to get another orange, I know that much, so maybe we can put it on this. That might be nice. I'll get it up to 11 already, dang. Yeah, let's do that, may as well. Definitely speeding up the process.
Critical empowerment results.
And a crit gets it up to 13, hell yes. I like the sound of that. Alright, now we've got a bunch of weapon distillate too, some very nice stuff. So, let's see what we can do with that. Well, that'll get this one up to 16 already, so that's handy. Good deal. And I'm being attacked! Was safe for a little while, it is no longer safe. I'm just gonna get out of here if I can. No, not really. Alright, we'll fight then. And my safety shoes have immune to physical damage perk. Perfect, well-specced. Very well-specced there, Wombles. You gotta pick your spec carefully. You know, I think that's the biggest thing that, we had an OSHA meeting a while ago, and that was what they were saying is the biggest cause of on-the-job accidents, is not having a correct spec. Gotta pick those carefully. Alright, that almost killed me. Just random fight in the middle of nowhere. And now let's not learn my lesson and let's continue upgrading stuff. Because that's how I do. Oh, it's already maxed out, isn't it? Alright. We've got another one we're upgrading. Put that on there. There's another challenge complete. Excellent. So we actually are getting some levels on my gear today. We haven't completely hit the wall yet, and that is a very good thing. That's going to be a sad day when that happens. But we're getting there, certainly. And where was the next glyph we were upgrading is the question. They don't look like 20s to me. We need to... Oh, this one has a 10 in it. There we go. I'll get it up to a 12. I like it. Need those in real life, Hisanka? I could get behind those. Those would be nice. Some IRL loots. Everybody needs some IRL loots, I think. I know I could, anyway. Alright, back to the camp, maybe? Or no, it's just all these side quests hanging around this place. Also, a person over here? There's a person over here. There is a person over here. What the heck is this? Someone with higher level quest than we're taking right now, so I'll come back to her later. Grab some side quests while we're in here since they seem to be scattered liberally all over the place. Also, let's aggro like a ton of enemies because that's a terrible idea. I'm just full of those tonight. Aggro these guys too. Bouncy bullets, save me! Save me from my mistakes! My loud wonton mistakes! Wow, I actually did kill a whole bunch of dudes. That wasn't too bad. I haven't quite won the fight yet, but we're close. Get this guy with my hammer, which doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's good enough. Excellent. I'm certainly one for RPG RBGifying IRL things. Sandwich plus 100% vitality. Glasses plus 20% accuracy. Dude, it just makes sense. It's a thing that we all want to apply in our real life. I figure that'll be something they do with AR technology someday, like how Pokemon Go works. I'd kind of enjoy that. I think I'd nerd out for that. Lord of the Flies. This dark puzzle gives off a fetid, repulsive stench. It is surrounded by swarms of flies that grow in number by the second. Whatever this murky water is, it might put nearby survivors in deep trouble. Best to figure out what the fetid water is before warning survivors in the area. Examine the puddles and the flies closer. Alright, let's see what we can find out from this. Oh, that sounds cute. You know, I actually, back in the day, wrote an app. An Android app that allowed you to take pictures, and then it would make the picture look like a Steam achievement, and you could give yourself IRL achievements. I thought it was a cute little app. Nothing special, but it was cute. Hey, Hero, welcome in. How are you doing today, my friend? Hope all is well with you. And anybody not following Hero, you should probably fix that. He's a great streamer and an awesome person. He's been playing some Breath of the Wild recently. Oh, you won't find it, Viltrigan. I took it down a long time ago. Unfortunately, if you ever hear me talking about why piracy is bad, I had some personal experiences with it. I had that app back in the gold rush days of the App Store, so I thought I'd at least be able to make a little money off of it. I made exactly one sale, and then it showed up on every torrent site known to mankind. A little salty about that. Alright, so I'm looking at gross puddles. Good way to be. Good way to be. Oh, come on, there was only one guy here a second ago. Where'd the second guy spawn in? Hit him. There we go. Keep looking at gross puddles here. Doesn't seem like a healthy occupation. I don't know how many gross puddles we need to look at, because we looked at several. We'll keep looking around and see what else we can find. Goodness gracious, that went well. That fly is swarming all over me now. It's kind of gross. Hey Rin, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope all is well with you. Oh, Hero, you beat Breath of the Wild yesterday. So what's the final verdict on it? How do you enjoy the end game, Hero? Hope it was good. Hope you had fun with it. There we go. Right at the edge of the map, so I don't think we need to go too much out here. I figured I'd check just to see if there was any other puddles over here. I don't think so, though. I don't see anything. Head back inside, then. Alright. Oh, I can climb up here. I didn't notice that before. Let's climb up. Ow! Still shooting me as I'm climbing the ladder. And thus cannot fight back. That's rude. Wonder where this leads to. Oh no, I already did this before on another mission. There's a lore note or something up there. Alright, let's not worry too much about that then. What do they want me to find as far as these puddles? Pretty sure I'm missing something. Oh good, now I've got everybody's attention. In the bad way. Take him out with the sledgehammer, take him out with the sledgehammer. Finish this guy with my pistol. Of course, as he keeps healing up as I'm fighting him. Rude! All kinds of levels. There we go. Just got into the holidays? Well, hopefully you find some enjoyable movies there. Keep my fingers crossed for you. Alright, seriously, all I'm doing here is looking at puddles and getting like some sort of gross effect here. Just need to look at every puddle? I don't know. The game isn't really saying. Keep finding gross puddles, then. Apparently I hadn't used that one before. Yes. Oh no, that guy's after me. I don't care, I just want to look at gross puddles. Yeah, Wombles, I do like the music in this game. It does give that sort of epic fight feel that I do appreciate, because otherwise you could kind of get bored fighting enemy after enemy in some of these games, or at least I feel that way. But this music keeps me hyped. And I appreciate that. There we go. Just keep using puddles and I can reuse puddles. What is the effect I'm getting there? Swarm of flies! You are attracting flies. Okay. What am I doing with that then? Doesn't really say what I need to do next. That's weird. Nice. Didn't do a ton of damage, but it was definitely cathartic right there. Catch up on chat. Do not play in those yellow puddles. They look suspicious. They do. I'm not going to play in them, but around them maybe? Possibly. Really got to get some game advices from everyone in this chat. You're among good company for that, Wombles. Hey, Will Skellington, welcome in. How are you doing today? I saw you were playing Resident Evil 2 earlier today, and I got into your stream just in time for your raid on Otter, and I felt terrible, because I'm like, damn it, I want to see that. But how are you doing today, Will, and how was Resident Evil 2 treating you? Let's see, Hero, 110 hours. That's a good review in and of itself. Easily one of my top 5 games of 2017. Nice. Good to hear. Best time ever, Wheel. Good. Congrats on the PB. Good to hear. Oh yeah, exploration. Exploration is super nice, Hero. I agree. One of my favorite features in video games. Love that feeling of, you know, finding new things, exploring new vistas. The newness, the freshness of it. I love that. Alright, so I'm just going to speed from puddle to puddle and see if I can just keep inspecting them. Oh, no, I can't in the middle of a fight, so... see if I can check it out before my, fly effect wears off? I don't know, I'm not sure what the game wants from me here. Renews it. Renews it, but nothing seems to be changing here. Really don't want to keep fighting these guys, so I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run. Another puddle right here, so I have to take these guys out. Nothing else. Of course, I've still got that goon squad chasing me back there. Goodness, that's a lot. Oh my gosh, that's a lot! That was a lot of stacked AoEs right there. Now I gotta get in close. And gotta use some weapon power management. Take some of these guys out. Pick my targets. Oh, I'm in bad shape. I keep forgetting. Oh, I haven't been using my ult this game yet either. I remember that. That'll come in handy. Alright, I got him, but now I'm dying of poison. With 27 health out of 3,900 left over, I am alive. Oh, that was close. 2 hours, 15 minutes, 56. Not a bad time there, Wheel. Congratulations. Yes! I was watching Hero the other day and I'd been lurking him for like 2 or 3 hours and then he fell off a mountain and he fell so far I actually had to come out of lurk. I was forced to come out of lurk to say, damn, son! That fall! Let's see, B-side took me 13 more minutes, but it's supposed to be an hour longer, so that's not bad at all. Congratulations on that, too. Seriously, game, what do you want me to do about these flies? What are we doing here? I'm just looking at puzzles. Oh, I'm getting more flies, I think, every time I look at one of the puddles. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Is just get enough flies on me. And then something happens? I'm not sure what the end game is here. I'm gonna work on it. We are gonna see how gross we can get. Yeah, I think it could just be my imagination, but I think we are getting more flies here. So let's get hella gross. Oh, we are so gross right now. More gross. There we go. Oh my gosh. Forest Hearts Decay. Oh no. Oh, we pissed something off. So that was the solution to the puzzle. We just needed to get as gross as humanly possible. Which, you know, that's a thing I can do. I can handle that. Mission accomplished. These AoEs! Look at this area he's got here. That's insane. Pouring some damage on this guy. Dang! I mean, I'm back into some more enemies at this point, too. I gotta be careful. He's bullying me. He's bullying me and I don't like it. There we go. And then tell Milosh about the insect golem. Alright. Can do. Let's see. Don't let them empty their ear sacs all over you. How many times am I going to warn you about that? Clearly one more time than you have, because I'm not getting it here. But I appreciate the warnings. It seems like good advice. Seems like good, solid advice right there, Wombles. Advice I should be following if I had some brain cells in my head. Oh, you weren't expecting to be that fast, so it took you by surprise. That's a happy surprise, though, I'd say. I'd hope. Someone just told me I would unlock a new game mode if I A-ranked both sides and got me pumped. That's a very nice surprise, then. Goodness. There's some pretty strange but delicious-looking mushrooms growing on the forest floor. The temptation to chase the mushrooms is growing. Oh, no. Am I going to get super high here? I feel like I might get super high if I do this. Eat a mushroom! Yes! Let's eat a mushroom. Tasty, tasty mushroom. Oh, this was a bad idea. Hi, what are these pretty lights? Oh, the pretty lights. Where'd they go? Let's just go. Oh, here's more lights. I found more lights, guys. Oh, it's so pretty. They're beautiful. It's like you look at the lights and they're not just lighting up they're not just lighting up themselves. They're lighting up everything around them. Like it was daytime so I could see before, but now I can see I can see so much better. There's so much more I can see now that I couldn't see before. And it's like my eyes have never been open before, but now they're open. They're very open, and I can. Oh, there's so many lights. They're so open right now. I'm seeing things. I'm seeing things I didn't understand. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Is this an Orochi encampment? Why did the pretty lights? No, I have to go past here. There we go. I got confused for a second, but now I'm following the pretty lights again. That's good. I didn't want to go to the Orochi encampment. I want to follow the pretty lights. Who knows where I could be going right now, but it's... I think this is... It's not just I'm not just walking. It's like a spiritual journey? Oh, more mushrooms. Oh, that's a good reward. That's a good reward for the mission. Thanks for the buzz phone. Orochizilla? Orochimaru? It does seem to get used a lot in Western media. Orochi in here is a evil corporation that is legit by day, but by night is using dark magics to uncertain ends. They're bad times. Bad folks. The Orochizilla, of course, being the villain from Shadow Warrior, amazing game. And Orochimaru, my favorite villain from all of Naruto. I can't open that net unless I have a cache key, so we're not going to worry about that. Spiritual journey? Really, Shane? That's just a shroom high, and or LSD. Was that a shroom high? I'm going to be honest with you, Wombles. I kind of blacked out for a couple minutes right there. I think I was going to do a side quest, but then I probably got distracted or something. I don't know what happened. It's very weird. Shroom high? I don't know. Yamata no Orochi? That one I'm not sure about, Wheel Skellington. You may have stumped me there. What is that? I'm curious now. Put that on the Finger Talisman. Level 19, excellent. That one we may hit level cap on today, so that's good.
Critical empowerment results.
Crit empowerment up to 10. Oops. That goes right there, and this goes right there, and those two will get sold later. Alright, so now we'll talk to Milosh about the insect golem and let him know there's some bad stuff in this forest. Maybe he should be very careful about that. Oh, so that's actually the name of the creature where the Orochi name/legend came from in the first place. That's actually what the eight-headed snake is, the symbol of the Orochi in this game, the Orochi Corporation. Just so that makes some sense.
Hello.
Alright. Go ahead and grab those and we'll sort them out in a second. Meanwhile, Milosh, what do you got for me, buddy? The Lurking Horrors. Milosh retells a story passed down through generations of Romany, the doomed battle for Vlad Dracula's castle, a dire betrayal, and the blood curse that binds the fallen there still. The evil committed in this village has endured in infamy for long enough. Discover the conspirators behind the fall of the Draculesti Knights and bring the curse to an end. That sounds cool. Down for that. That the word literally just means snake. That's true too. Cinema time!
It is a cursed and haunted village, inhabited only by evil spirits from the past. It is a place where no one, and I do mean no one, ventures. Death lurks around every corner. Ghouls and ghosts roam the empty streets, hungry for fresh souls. Darker things slither through the cracks and across the broken cobblestones. The dark spirits are particularly fond of young souls.
Oh no.
Anyone who dies within those accursed walls are forever imprisoned. They can only be released when the Draculesti return to free the village that rightfully belongs to them and lift the curse of the Dark Queen.
Father, are you telling stories again?
Yes, of course. Stories are important.
Aren't you always the one who says we have more important things to do than sit around and listen to stories?
But this is an important story, my sweet. It teaches us things about history and about what stirs in the ruins of the ancient village.
Mm-hmm. And why then are the children listening? Are they going to go on an excursion to the village?
Well, no, but they should still learn about our heritage and history. And one day, they too will have to fight the lurking horrors of Dracula's village! For days, our people stood tall against Mara's forces. But in the end, even the brave Draculesti were defeated. through bitter betrayal.
That guy was having a blast telling that story. I can respect.
Until next time.
Alright, so it looks like both of my quests right now are taking me to the same place. Go to the place where the Draculesti was founded. Alright. I don't think that's somewhere we've been yet, so let's go exploring shit. Not sure how to get there even. Yeah, this looks like some sort of Orochi experimentation. Not a fan of that. Also, I see a lore note over here. Hello. I see you. The Sleepless Lullaby. What the hell is that? Do you see the tiny footprints in the snow, sweetling, like fairy tale breadcrumbs? Boogeyman took the two children from the Romany camp. They came in the night with eyes that see in the dark. They kept the children in cold metal rooms, but those eyes, they were head-mounted 5th generation IR illuminators, and there were worse monsters in the dark. One of those monsters came. There were screams, of course. Metal rooms broke. False boogeymen died. The two children escaped. Trudging through the Transylvanian snow, they knew something would save them, just like in the stories. But alas, sweetling, these fairy tales are like the old kind. They all end in blood and the deep, deep dark. That's creepy. Are you gonna fight a Dracolich? No, it's in the lore of the Secret World. Dracula was actually a good guy. Or he was before he was forced to be turned into a vampire. They actually fought against the vampires, but then his name got smeared through propaganda. But we're going to learn a little bit more about that history, it sounds like, by going back to where the original Dracula lived with the rest of the Romany. So we'll see, Will. We will see. I have no idea how this is going to go down. I'm totally blind for this game. And loving it, let me tell you. Search the town outskirts for a memorial to the siege. Just a second. Lore node first. Oh, I almost fell off there. That would have been really terrible. It's like I aggroed a ton of guys anyway. Maybe they can't reach me up here. In memoriam, may we never forget the fearless, the fallen, nor the false. Praise Octavian, Vlad, the Order of Dracul, Bishop Malov, and Deacon Claude, who staved off the footfalls of darkness. Up, and now we're getting attacked. Shoot! I'm just trying to read a thing, dude. Lore, man. Get on board with some lore. Good stuff. There we go. Can I read it again? Oh, we can't read it again. We have the image in here somewhere? No, we don't. Let's see. Milosh is a proud man ruling over a proud people. The Draculesti have been fighting creatures of the night ever since they were founded by Vlad Dracula himself over 500 years ago. He's not usually one to believe in prophecies, he says, but he believes in things you can touch and fight. But in this case, he might be willing to entertain the idea, as the Draculesti were founded in prophecy. There are stories prophesying the return of Mara, the Vampire Queen. Alright, so right now we are looking at, what, Lurking Horrors? And Pass Through the Seal is the next part of Lurking Horrors, which... Alright, this looks scary.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
Alright, so we got some ghosts in here. Let's see, so for Lurking Horrors I need to take some insignias. And for the main storyline, I need to look for the prophecy. So let's stick with the Lurking Horrors for right now, the side quest. Let's try killing a ghost in Ascetic. Oh, they're not too bad. That is a scary little vortex of energy right there, though. Alright, yeah, that's not too bad. Could certainly be worse. There's a unique in here named the Nameless One. That's kind of spooky. Not sure how to get there. Keep walking around. Hey there, Vox Nikolai, welcome in. Evening from Australia, how's the secret world? Treat me pretty good tonight. We did some of the anniversary stuff. I'll probably do some more later myself. And now we're back in Transylvania, doing some story mission and some side quests. How about yourself, Vox Nikolai? How's the day been treating you? Oh, this guy can do that thing with the armor. I forgot about that. Saw that before from some other ghosts in the area. Bad times. Luckily, I still do a good chunk of damage. Come on, finish him off before he armors up. Nope. Almost got him beaten, though. There we go. Alright, one down. A couple more to go. Start working our way into the city, it looks like. Could be dangerous. Still getting over it being sick and enjoying loads of time spent in Black Desert. Good deal. What have you been up to recently in the Black Desert? What kind of things do you do when you play that game, if I might ask? And then hammer time. There we go. In this game, I haven't really done anything grindy, per se. I've just been doing tons and tons of quests. And loving it, I should say that much. What do we got over here? Bailiff Tarek. Take him out. Get his little minions in there, too. Rather be able to deal with him on his own terms. Our own terms, I suppose. Hammer a couple times. He's tough. He's got a lot of HP. That could be a problem. He's taking my HP right down. Get this back on. Help me with survivability, I think. Oh, it's gonna be close, though. He is doing some damage, definitely. Come on. Come on, we're so close. There we go. Whew. Let's see. Vox even learned how to trade, hunting down knowledge and spending a great deal of time fishing with the beach event. That was the main thing I did when I played Black Desert, as I loved hunting down knowledge. That was a blast. Almost managed to get a weapon upgrade, but lost some progress when the last roll failed, such as the nature of Black Desert. Oh yeah, I've definitely heard some people getting frustrated with that type of thing. Sorry to hear. We got a unique baddie up here. The Eternal Confessor. He looks kind of scary. Shoot him in the face. Hard to be scared of somebody when you're shooting them in the face. Unless they're not dying, in which case that's actually extra scary, I suppose. Oh, I rolled right into that, didn't I? Shoot, that's bad. Got a little turned around there. I think we're good, though. We're alright. There we go. That one we get out of in time. Alright, I think we got this in the bag. Good deal. This looks like a safe place to go ahead and equip up. Hey, Afiki, welcome in. I tuned in to hear BDO talk. Oh, don't worry, Vox Nikolai. We talk about all kinds of games in here. You want to talk BDO? I know we've got some other BDO players in here, so go right ahead. Alright, speaking of upgrading, I've got a couple things to run through myself. Let me take care of that. Sort away all of my treasures here. Not bad haul. Take it. Put the 2 rings on there. Get that up to level 20. And then my spare shotgun. Level that up to level 3. Slow process, but we're getting there. And then my brand new hammer. And those will sell. And lastly, this glyph. Get it up to level 13. Excellent. Good haul. Good haul. Rin, you've been playing Knights of Pen and Paper +1 when work's been slow. It hurts you sometimes with its commentary. Oh, is it like, are we talking puns? You know I love me some puns. And any game that has good puns automatically has my respect right there. Uh-oh. Ooh! Oh, come on! I aggroed the boss? Must not have been looking where I was going. Shoot! That's bad. Suppose I deserve that one for not paying attention. Oh, I've taken a ton of damage here. That's real bad. Might have to use my last potion. Oh, there's no way to de-aggro that you guys there. No, there's probably not. As I start dying, slowly. I recovered a little, I'll take that. Thanks to my innate hammer passive. I do like that. Oh, we've almost got him. Play this nice and careful. And then hit him with a sledgehammer. Booyah. Whew. Puns and just the tabletop RPG comments. I'm torn between using all the tropes and avoiding them when I DM soon. See, I usually like to save the really cornball stuff and just have like one night that's just all cornball stuff. I think sometimes if you've got players that have a good sense of humor, it can be pretty nice. There we go. Hit that ult right off the bat. Good start to the fight. That one wasn't a boss, so he went down pretty quick. And dropped a lore node. Good deal. The Deathless. We see the chanting. They'd escaped the sack of monastery and village. They were driven from the valley and up into the old ruins in the Kusturi Mountains, only to die of exposure or fall to animal predation. Lilith's curse drew their spirits dutifully back, and now their frostbitten remains perform endless reenactments of worship. Insane, yet pragmatic and focused. They long for the day their adored mistress will return with their promised rewards. Creepy. Creepy. Where do I want to go from here? This way? Yeah, I think this way and south. Like the way I want to go next. One player is new, one player hasn't played since 3.5, and the other player is a DM from your other games, so... little of this and little of that, kind of a patchwork, hard to tell. Still, I'm sure before long they'll be into it. I think if you play tabletop stuff and you really enjoy it, you tend to fall into the subculture pretty quickly. You start wanting to look up other games, you start looking up some of the old stories. So you never know, before too long, you may get them fully in there. Alright. And we got some more lore on the Deathless. 2 forms of Deathless are found in Bacchus County. We see the Silent. They are the animate remains of the cultists who were massacred and burnt on pyres after the fall of the monastery. Between their robes, their forms are like furnace-hot steam. What little is left of their once human bodies is now fused inside their slashed and bleached garments. A fine blood mist surrounds them. They perpetually bleed from their robes. As a constant reminder of their fate, when the silent Deathless are vanquished, they burst into flames and fade into ashes. From these remains, they rise again and again to a renewed, accursed existence. Well, that's brutal. Grab the rewards. And let's keep moving to the next guy we gotta take out. Like the last 2 are right up here. New player is super excited. I suggested that she come with a quirk for her character, and she got a good one. Velvet painting is a hobby. I can safely say I've never heard that one before as a player quirk, so good on them for coming up with something unique like that. I respect. I was hoping that did a little bit more damage than it did, but we'll roll with it. Shoot. Oh, that was close. That was so close. But we made it. Got my tank skill on. Take this dude out. There we go. That does not take up much energy at all, so that's good. Misha the Butcher. Down. Just one left. Oh yeah, velvet painting is, I know, a Central American thing, if I remember correctly. There was a whole level in Psychonauts when we played that about a character who was a velvet painter, which I thought was pretty neat. Oops. Oh, I didn't even notice this guy over here. Dang it. Once again, not observing my surroundings. Not doing good things for me here. Hammer time! There we go. It is very kitsch. I think that needs to be emphasized as well. Still, it's got a very unique look, I think. Sergey the Porter. Or the Potter. Alright, we are equipped up and ready for a fight. Let's do this thing. 4 on that damage while we got that nice blue match. That helped. And then I'll hit him with a hammer a few times. It does tons of damage and it's cathartic. And the next part of our mission is find Deacon Claude, but there is also a unique enemy over here. I want to take him out while we're in here. Usually big-eyed children or puppies. Elvis! Yes, that is true. That is true. I've seen some abstracts too, some pretty cool abstracts. Alright, there's the nameless one. Hey, dude. Let's dance. Looks like he's got more or less the same kit as the other characters, but look at this guy, he's terrifying. Like some sort of ghost bondage priest. I'm not a fan. Regular bondage priest, maybe, but ghost bondage priest, I don't know. I'm gonna have to draw the line somewhere here. There's gotta be an end to this. The madness. Alright. Take a quick crack at the old inventory. Gotta keep the inventory clean, especially since it's jam-packed with anniversary stuff now. Which I'll be clearing out probably after the stream. Just because, inventory management, very boring. Ghost Bondage Priest? Hey, I didn't create the model. Vilderkin, I just fight him. I just fight him. And fight them well, I want to make that clear. I am excellent at fighting Ghost Bondage Priests.
Results.
Agreed, Vilderkin, 100% agreed. Man, it's gonna take forever to level up this Waste Talisman. Insane.
Critical empowerment results.
At least 2 more belts just to get it to level 2. Got a lot of crit empowerments though today. I like that. Alright. Next up it says find Deacon Claude. Deacon Claude is over in the corner there. How about my main quest? Where does that want me to go? Look for the Draculesti Prophecy, which is over outside. So let's do Deacon Claude first, I think. Sounds like an enemy in Fatal Frame. Oh man, it does, doesn't it? I hadn't thought about that, Fiki. I think someday I'm probably going to play Fatal Frame. Not Fatal Frame 1, probably, but Fatal Frame 2, Fatal Frame 3, we can do that, I suspect. Fatal Frame 4, unfortunately, that one's a Nintendo exclusive, and I don't do that. Well, that one seems decent as well. Oh, this one wasn't a boss. I'm like, I don't want to fight a boss right now, but it's not a boss, we can do that. Still need to finish 5. Which was 5, Fiki? Was that the Wii U one? Or just the Wii one? Can't remember. Fascinating. Oh, it was... Wow. I would not have guessed that, Vox Nikolai. Very cool. Oh, that was the Wii U one. I think that's the only one I haven't seen any of, Fiki. Just because Wii U was, let's be honest, not a fantastically selling system. But I enjoyed the other ones enough that I'm curious. I even did a soft mod of the Wii U we have in the house. Just to get to check out, the Japan-only, Fatal Frame 4. And also, just for any Europeans that are horrendously confused about us talking about Fatal Frame, it's known as, what is it called? Sorry, Project X? Something like that? I know it has a different name in European territories, Fatal Frame does anyway. Can't recall exactly what it is. Project Zero, I was close. Thank you for that, Fiki. And Viltrikin, enjoy your lurk. Thank you for stopping by, as always. Got some more lore here. Ooh, doing really productive things today. I'm very happy about all this. Getting a lot done here. We need to go in this giant building, except we can't get in through here. Gotta go around here, I suppose. Nobody lurking around the corner, that's good at least. Deacon Claude? Oh, this looks... How Bloodborne is this right here? Somebody tell me, how Bloodborne is this area? As soon as I saw the church right there and the candles and then this guy sitting on the stairs, this Bloodborne as hell is what this is right here.
I see you have come for our leader.
What? He talks? Since when do enemies talk in this game? Literally ever. Even the human enemies in here don't talk. What is going on? Oh, he's got some crazy AoEs going on. Oh yeah, he's a strong one. This is gonna take some doing. Stay safe then.
You will not get to him. I shall see to that.
Yeah, he's actually talking at me. It's horrifying. No enemies in this game talk. What the hell? I'm getting super low on weapon energy here too. That's really dangerous. Doing good on health? Ow! Was before I got knocked down there at least. Come on, keep critting him there.
You will not defeat Chaplain Malev.
Who the hell is Chaplain Malev? Old Yarnum? Is that what the hero is called? I can see it in my head, but I've never actually played Bloodborne much myself. I wasn't sure exactly what it was. But yeah, this does look like that one area in Bloodborne. What is this now? All of the seal pieces fit perfectly into the empty sockets. The seal is now complete. We have to go in the creepy church now? Is that a thing? No, we're going over this way. Oh, hello. What is this? Secret sliding door? Hello? Secret passageway. Oh, this looks like a bad place. This looks like a real bad place. Bishop Malev, I presume. Let's dance.
You have found me. How industrious.
Oh, thanks. I like to think so. And he talks too. What is going on here? Man, this guy's even tougher. Holy crap. Oh wow, I'm dying. I have to use my last potion. Oh wow, he dragged me into this.
Shame to let all that potential go to waste. But you forced my hand. I will have to end it.
Dragged me into his AoE there. Guy's insanely strong. Come on, we got a blue match there. We're so close. Yes! Oh, man. Yeah, same here. That's the only place I'd ever heard of it being used, Rin, but I suppose it's a big world. Chapter of the Cult. And among the Draculesti in the shadow of false robes, Malav and his watchers waited, grim glory to the moon. They were children of the midnight mass, extensions of her bidding. This was their village. The battle lasted 6 days, blessed be the boneless. She lifted shadows from the ground and filled their mouths with teeth. But cursed be the cowards! On the morning of the 7th day, the Strigoi disbanded. They fled with their queen Mara to the east. With the assembly broken, the village fell. The brothers of the Black Moon waned, their tattered flock bound by the White Owl's curse. Blood, behold! Not all was lost. Inside the Strigoi Queen's chamber, Vlad Dracul, the caitiff, was dead. The story of the death of Vlad Dracula here, it sounds like. This makes for fascinating, albeit morbid, archiving. You have provided us with one history passed down by the living and another perpetuated by the undead. Helpfully, both narratives identify the traitors, and you are familiar with our attitude towards the remembrance of traitors. The truth these stones could tell. Well, we do have augurs that can speak with stones, but we should spare those abused rocks the interrogation. The village has not seen life since Vlad Dracula's was forfeit, not unlike since the Vampire Queen, his child bride, was exiled. I hazard that history is not yet finished with it. Alright, we'll grab our loot then. And there's a side quest we may as well grab since it will be difficult to get back here. Severed statue head. If we can figure out where it goes. Tier completed, that's weird. Let's grab this legend too. Alright, so where does the statue head go? Is that right around here? Probably. Restore the Dracula statue. But where? Yeah, that's sort of... This actually should be on the way to wherever we're going next. So let's do that next. And then we'll head out for the next storyline mission, I think. Hi! Secret lever. Or secret passage. I love it! Gotta kill these scrubs to get in there, but we can do that. Love that ult. Alright. And we'll restore the statue to its former glory. And then we just gotta talk to Milosh later. But in the meantime, let's find that Draculesti prophecy. Or maybe the side quest up here. Grab that too. If I can find where it is. Actually, shoo, hello. Hidden lore node. Hello, beautiful. That is well hidden right there. I don't know how I'm going to get back, but... Hidden lore node. Very happy about that. Oh, that was a tough jump. I'm like, I really don't want to fall into the void here. If it's all the same to you, game. Yeah, I think I have to get up higher to actually get towards that, that other, side quest there. I'm not sure how we're going to do that right now. But for the moment, we'll just explore around a little bit, then we'll get back to doing what we're supposed to be doing here. Who doesn't love a little bit of exploration in their games? There we go. No way in there. Oh, it's weird. I don't actually see a way in there. Oh, I don't want to fight these guys. I'm just gonna run. Looks like we need to leave the castle to get to the next storyline point anyway, so let's do that. Oh, that is a lot of, what an escape center? Creepy looking dudes hanging around in the sewer down here. Moat? Is it a moat? Kind of a moat, I guess. And no, we needed to be up higher, didn't we? Shoot. Can we climb it? Are you ready to climb up there? From here? Possibly? No, that's too high to jump. Dang it. Mistakes were made. Oh, this almost looks like somewhere I can climb up, but not quite. Alright, we'll have to get back into the castle then to get back there. My bad. Super high walls. It's kind of impressive. Don't remember where we got in the first place, but this will give us a good chance to look for some more lore as we're exploring around. There's an emote I've never seen before, LTG. I like it. Good old T's entrance, almost got it. Oh no, I was right there, Pink Death. As soon as I dropped down, I'm like, I must have been right there. Welcome in, Pink Death. How are you doing today? We'll get in there one way or another. We have to explore around a little bit more and shoot some more ghosts. We'll explore around a little bit more and we will shoot some ghosts. That is a thing we can do. And we even found a new location for our troubles. That's not half bad. There we go. This should be the main entrance back into the castle. And from here we can get up there. Let's see what we can find. Nothing to do up there. And of course this guy insists on angering. I thought I was giving him a wide berth there, but I guess he disagreed. Hit him with a hammer until his armor's gone. And then I'll finish him off with my good old-fashioned dual pistols. Making lunch and enjoying the sun by the pool. That sounds like a classy way to spend a weekend. I am alright. It's been a pretty rough day, all things considered. But I am having fun playing this game, having fun hanging out with chat. And I hope you folks are having fun as well. What do you got for lunch, Pink Death? Anything tasty? Hopefully. Always nice to get something tasty. I'm getting a little hungry myself. But that'll have to wait until after the stream is over. I think after stream I'll have a nice salad. Just something a little simple. Hot bean chili with garlic bread. Oh my gosh. I had some very nice garlic toast for lunch today. Myself. Good garlic toast is very hard to turn down. Absolutely love that stuff. I think we're going the right direction now. I feel like this must be the right way. Hit him with a hammer. Garlic anything is awesome. True. Very much agreed. I put garlic on just about everything it makes rational sense to put garlic on, and then a few things besides that. So I am with you there. Shoot. I aggroed this guy before we're back to full health. I have to be a little careful now. So we don't have any more panic potions to use. I think we're going to be okay, though. He decided not to armor up on us, so we're good. So we need to get up here somewhere. Same place as the side quest, interestingly. Well, let's see what we can find. But yeah, I think the only time in my entire life that I've had too much garlic was when I actually tried to pop an entire clove into my mouth. That was definitely too much. Oops. Oh, yeah, there's another hidden lore node right there. I think I might be able to jump across to get to that one, but we'll come back for that one. How do we? Oh, there's a... We can walk across from another way? don't know, let's just see if we can get higher in general. Find some way to get a little higher, that'd be nice. That looks like we'd have to be over here somewhere if we want to do that. This looks promising, though. Stairs going upwards. Yeah, this looks like it'll take us on top of the wall, so maybe this will get us where we need to go. We shall see shortly. I'm trying to think of some other dishes I really like garlic on, but it's mainly just when I make spaghetti sauce. Often I load it up like crazy with garlic. Not necessarily because that makes for a fantastic spaghetti sauce, but because I am mildly anosmic, which means I have a weaker sense of taste. Or a weaker sense of smell, I should say, which affects my sense of taste. So I often have to really load up on the ingredients. Oh, that wasn't where I wanted to go. If I want to be able to taste things well. Which is a little unfortunate, but you know, I get by. Ah, it's another lore node that I have to jump into the abyss to get anywhere nearby. We'll come back for it. That's fine. Hello, what's this? Architect's Diary. Hello. The Architect. Guess someone doesn't want me reading his diary. I suppose I can respect that. Let's tank up. Be careful here. Blue match. Help me out here. Don't have a lot of room to maneuver here. He's using moves on me called Contempt of Life. That's a little scary. Come on, he's almost toast. There we go. Newest edition of Lottery Win Fantasy moved to Curacao? Curacao? I'm not sure how that's pronounced, but why there? I'm curious. What is there that would make you want to move there? I constructed the final resting place in the shadow of his own chapel. To be entrusted with this was an honor to me as an architect, but a source of misery as a man. The key is safe in my house in the village. I hope this will ensure the sanctity he deserves and preserve him from worshippers, defilers, and seekers of prophecy alike. Well, unfortunately, I am a seeker of prophecy, and I got stuff to do, so we're going to have to get in there. Unlock that ability right there. Curacao! Or Caraco. Alright, so I was in the neighborhood. Thank you, though, for letting me know. As soon as I said it out loud, I'm like, that probably wasn't right. Alright, let's grab this first thing. Excellent. Get in there. Oh, where was the side quest? Shoot! I forgot to look for the side quest. Let's go back up there and see if we can get that. I want to make sure we can grab that before we leave, if at all possible. Since it's a little tricky getting here. Let's see, it's out of the hurricane zone. It's got Dutch canal houses in the Caribbean, and there's a jazz festival that we like in the Netherlands that plays there. That sounds like a very chill place to live. I can get behind that. But I assume it's pretty expensive, if you're talking about it in the context of lottery fantasy. Also still far away enough from my family where they won't visit all the time. Also a plus. But yeah, sometimes the places with the nice vistas are the ones with the really expensive cost of living, unfortunately. Oh no, there's an invisible wall there. Dang it. I was actually just talking to a very good friend of mine about moving today. I've always been a bit of a homebody, so moving isn't something I've thought about too much. But, I don't know, for the right reasons, I'd definitely move. I think anybody that wouldn't is kind of out of their mind. Alright, so I think we're going to... Through here? We can go through the secret passage, maybe. Oh, we can't use it unless we're on the side quest. Dang it, that was handy. You get the residence permit if you buy a property for $300K and show an annual income of $40K. That part's not too bad, but depends on what you want for how expensive it'd be. That is... $300K is a bit out of my price range. I prefer not to go that pricey when I'm looking into properties anyway. Let's see, we may be looking forward at retirement. Wow, already looking forward to retirement. I suppose it can be nice to fantasize about what you're going to do when you don't have any work as well. Nothing wrong with that. I think this is the way we're going now. Find out soon enough, I suppose. Finish him. See, August has promised that I can have a boat. It might be a toy boat for bath time, but still. Have you ever, like, had a boat before? Or are you just a fan of boating in general? I suppose it would be cool to have a boat. Like, just... I don't know, being able to cruise with the sea, the sea air blowing could be nice. A little bit of fishing, sea fishing. Alright, so we got the architect's key. Now we need to see if we can find the actual tomb of Dracula. Definitely not a thing I thought we'd be looking for today, but that's where we're at. My family has a 35-foot bow picker in Prince William Sound. Run it for clients a few times. Well, I assume you enjoyed it if you're looking to get a boat of your own at some point. Very cool. Although I imagine, I don't know, all I know about the waters up by Alaska are they're hella dangerous. Definitely not sort of that calm tropical waters, or maybe they are some time of the year. And I've only heard about the storm season. I will fully admit most of what I know about Alaska comes from Deadliest Catch. I am ashamed to say. Not very well educated in that respect, it's true. Here we go. Ruined little temple here. Church records, just what we needed. December 1476, behind his chapel we raised his crypt, son of the dragon, father of the Draculesti. Alright. Getting clues here. I don't know if I could never have a boat myself. I am not much a fan of the water. Confession time, chat, I can't actually swim. It's an embarrassing thing to say, at my age especially, but I just never learned. Tank up. Let's take this guy out. I just like the idea of having a monthly meetup with the other old folks. Okay, so this month we're meeting up with Mabel and George on Aruba. Next month is the Vanderhoovens and the Smiths on Bonaire. That does sound pretty classy. Like, as far as retirement plans go, that sounds top-notch right there. Get some games together, some exotic locale. I could see it. I could definitely see this plan working. Maybe we get up higher to get out of here? Possibly. That does sound amazing. I am 100% behind that plan. I haven't really thought about what I'd do with my retirement. Never really assumed I'd be living that long. Which sounds morbid, but that's where we're at. Alright, so we are leaving the castle entirely to head over to this next location. We can do that. See where this leads us to. I really do love the maps in this game. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous to run around in. Little giddy about thinking about it. I don't know, I suppose nobody enjoys working that much.
Received. Initializing.
So the idea of being able to say, well, you know, there's going to come a day when I don't have to work and I can just have the day to myself, as long as I plan correctly. I can definitely see how that'd get pretty exciting. Oh, he's always been thinking about retirement. That's interesting. Different mindsets, I suppose. Me, I think I'm doing pretty decent at saving up for my retirement. But, there are many things that run in my family, and good health is not one of them. Let's see, things I inherited from my mother's side of the family. Type 2 diabetes, which I don't have yet, but the doctor tells me it's only a matter of time. Kidney stones, I've had 3 so far, and the doctor tells me no matter what I do, I'm probably going to be getting more. Just because it runs in the family. Heart disease, the cause of death of most of my mother's side of the family. Melanoma, the cause of death for the rest of my mother's side of the family. Exciting things to look forward to. But still, you know, you plan for the worst and assume the best, or I suppose that doesn't even work when you're talking about retirement, because you gotta plan like crazy for retirement. Wheel of Death, what will it be? Oh, please don't start a betting pool about that. That'd be too morbid even for me. Oh, different career choices. You were definitely in a position where he and I met where if I'd stayed single, then definitely no retirement. Adjunct instructors at community colleges get paid jack. Ah, so it wouldn't have been an option. That's good. I can definitely see why you're giddy then. The idea of being able to afford a retirement. That is amazing. Congratulations. Glad to hear you're at that place in your life then. Where that is something that looks not just possible, but plausible. Just want to do this side quest while I'm over there, but I can't hit the big guys with the yellow names. They're almost indestructible. But yeah, so far my retirement savings is going pretty well. But, you know, I've still got a couple more decades before I need to think about that in any seriousness, so who knows where I'm going to be, who knows where it's going to be at the time, but so far, if I were just playing from right here to right then, I think I'm in a good position. I've got a lot of things that have contributed to that, definitely. For one thing, I've been in my same job for over a decade at this point, and it's a job I really enjoy. Mainly because there's basically no work. I get paid to do very little. That has always been kind of the dream. It's not a very fulfilling job, but you know, sometimes you just gotta get the bills paid, is the way I like to look at it. And I'm getting the bills paid. Although, as I also say, I don't think I could possibly work night shift for all my life. I am a nocturnal person, but I feel like as I get older, I'm not quite as nocturnal as I used to be. Like, I never used to drink coffee, but like just a year or two ago, I just started getting tired at work. And partially that's my fault. My sleep schedule is kind of terrible right now. But still, I just wonder if maybe as I get older, my routines will get a little more enforced biologically. We shall see. I'll let you know. Use myself as the guinea pig and see what we can find out. Alright. Mini quest taken care of. And so let's continue on our way. It is unfortunate as well, I should say, that retirement isn't something that everyone gets to think about. I think that should be. You know, you work hard your whole life, you ought to have something waiting for you at the end. But, logistically there are problems, politically there are problems. Some people just plain aren't good with money, unfortunately.
Local bounty detected.
Oh, another local bounty! I didn't actually want another local bounty. But the rewards are good. May as well pick it up while I'm here. These ghosts. Very difficult to actually get the damage on. Ooh, speaking of. That one almost killed me. So find the crypt behind the chapel. Well, where the heck's the chapel? We were in here before. Right there, maybe? In the back? I think, oh yeah, the red area is for something else. I'm not sure what that is. Apparently I've got a side quest for here as well. Let's just see if we can't leave these ghosts to their own devices so we can just... Nope, no, that didn't work. That lasted no time whatsoever. Was trying to get past some of these folks. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I really gotta remember to tank up in here. These guys do a lot of damage. I don't know if I can tell you what my ideal retirement plans are. Like I said, I'm kind of a homebody. So traveling or living somewhere exotic, I don't know if that would be somewhere. I know I'd like to... I enjoy a little bit of video game design, because that seems like something I have dabbled with a little bit in the past and really enjoyed, but haven't been able to find the time for in my life since I got a career. So that might be fun after retirement, mess around with that a little bit. I don't know if I've mentioned this much in chat before, but I actually used to make some little text adventure games for friends, and I really enjoyed that, but while I would say it's very easy if anyone's ever interested in trying it out, it is definitely time consuming. There is a lot of words that go into even a small text adventure game, and a lot of foresight, a lot of planning ahead. Oh, I am in trouble. Fighting two ghosts at once is a bad thing. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die! I don't have any more means to protect myself here. Oh, I'm just gonna die, dang it! Took one of them down. Wait, are they both dead? Did I get him? With 195 health left. Oh, wow. Alright. This place is dangerous. But we're almost there. It looks like the location marked on the map should be right around the corner. Jog over here to the bridge. Take some pleasure in this game, my favorite game. I love your stream. Oligur? I'm probably mispronouncing that. Let me know if I am mispronouncing that, but glad to hear you're enjoying the stream. I am enjoying this game. I've got something like 130 hours in here so far. This is actually my very first playthrough, so I'm playing the story blind, and I'm really having a lot of fun with the story. Oh, we're actually going inside the tomb? Oh, going inside the tomb of Dracula. That's kind of exciting. I'm happy with this. Don't even want to check your hours in this Pink Death? No shame. No shame. You shouldn't ever feel bad for enjoying a video game. That's what they're there for. If you put a lot of hours in, I'm sure the designers would be flattered. Alright, what do we got here? Stone Book. Stone Book is inscribed with an incomprehensible script. Alright, so we gotta find someone who can read whatever's written there. Kind of anticlimactic. Wasn't exactly the exciting ending I was hoping for. Yeah, well, we'll come back later if need be. Hear a humming in there, that's a little eerie. Oh yeah, the atmosphere is one of my favorite things about this Pink Death. I'd never heard... Well, no, I suppose there was one other horror MMO I could think of. I suppose Hellgate London is technically a horror MMO. But, it's unusual, let's say that much. The idea of a horror MMO is unusual. And you folks know how much I love me some unusual. So, I want to try it out, and I love horror too. I know I don't play a ton of horror games on stream, but horror is definitely something I enjoy. So, you know, I was thinking about it. The reason I got into this originally is because I was worried, especially when I play big, long RPGs on stream, I'm like, I don't want to get burned out, but it's kind of my shtick that I play games start to finish. So what do? How do I reconcile those two things? And I decided, well, I want to do some more days of stream too, so why don't I make a new day, bonus Thursday, twice a month. And that'll be my, this day I am allowed to play anything I want to day. And for starters, I will use it to play some Secret World. And that has been going great. And we will keep playing Secret World on these days until we finish the main storyline, in which case we'll switch to something else. So just finished Season 1, started Season 2. Awesome, awesome story. You played it since year 1. Awesome. The only experience I have with this game is I played a little bit of the beta back when they were doing the beta, and I really liked it, but I also wasn't in a place where I really wanted to pay a monthly fee for a game. So I decided to come back to it, and then I didn't really. But then I heard about Secret World Legends, which was free to play, and I'm like, that sounds like something could be cool, something I might want to check out. So I came back to it, and here I am. And yeah, I think 130 hours is a review in and of itself, but I've been having a lot of fun with it. Hey, good morning, Samus.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
Man, stop telling me to kill ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts, but I'm a little bit tired of their BS. Alright, you want me to kill ghosts? Fine, we'll figure something out. How are you doing today, Samus? Hope all is going well with you. Go, Snapper! Da-da-da-da-da-da! 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 Go, Snapper! I still need to watch that over again. Classic. Oh wow, you actually talk with the devs sometimes. That I have not done. But I would not be surprised that they're cool folks. They seem like cool folks. In general, people that are able to write cool stories, I think are often going to be pretty cool folks. I could be wrong, don't prove me wrong. But I feel like that's probably a thing. Just woke up having coffee? Good way to start the day there, Samus. Hopefully the rest of your day is looking good. And yeah, I forgot I can't run past these folks. Dang it! Alright, do this the hard way then. I'm liking my sledgehammer so far. I mentioned it a little earlier in the stream. The sledgehammer is a new item for me. I'm not doing much with it at the moment, because I want to get my capstones first, but so far I'm enjoying it. I'm just aggroing a ton of enemies here. That's probably not healthy. Ah, shoot, I don't see a way to get out over here either. Maybe over here? Nope. Nope, it's just a big old stone wall. Big old stone wall with no exits, and I'm just aggroing every enemy. Oh, I'm gonna get my full self killed here is what's gonna happen. Run! Here's a door. Alright. So there's a gate over here I should be able to use to get out. Maybe? Or no, does this just lead to another section of the graveyard? Dang it! I don't want to die here. There is no way out over here. Dang it! I shouldn't have come in here in the first place. That's real bad. I'm totally gonna die in here if I don't get out soon. Alright, there's an exit over here. We'll take that. Congratulations to me in Transylvania. Some people stopped the game in the City of the Sun God. I definitely didn't want to stop there. I wanted to see where this storyline is going, but I can understand why some people would stop there. But no, unless one of the upcoming areas I guess I really, really hate. Unless that happens, I'm pretty committed to seeing this story through. Oh, I missed a log I could have used to get out. Alright. Oh, we got out one way or another. And now we don't have to worry about all those ghosts, so I'm happy about that too. How do I get to that now? That's way up there. They have a lot of really cleverly hidden lore nodes in this area. I like it. I'll have to come back here someday and do some exploring. Get some of those really tricky out of the way ones. But for right now, we're mainly just doing quests and stuff. I think a lot of the exploring that I'm going to do to get the lore and stuff, I'll probably do on my own time once I finish the main story and we're playing something different for bonus Thursdays. But again, that is probably a ways off. Alright folks, just coming through. Just passing through. Oh, I had to cut the corner through here, didn't I? Well, let's see how many enemies I can aggro first of all. And then we're gonna turn around. See if I can take him out with my bouncy bullet. Oh my god, those AoEs! My god, that's a lot of enemies. Why did I think this was a good idea? I don't know. I have terrible ideas sometimes. Have you noticed that, chat? Or is it just me? Oh, come on! Come on! Yes! I'm alive! Oh, that was a close one. Hey, Nitek, welcome in. Always good to see another fan of the Secret World. Yeah, this is my very first time through the game, and I am absolutely loving it. Very fun game, definitely. Aggro all the things. I think I did aggro everything. GG, thank you. I just wanted to run through the area, but then I'm like, well, as long as I have all these enemies aggroed, may as well see what I can do with this. When I see people at that level, OMG, you don't know what will happen. I'm eager to find out. Whatever it is, I'm excited. Cinema time! Enjoy.
Watch where you're stepping. There are precious plants here you can't even see with the naked eye. We've got wolf's blood and king's foil, moly and raskovnik. There's even... What do you have? Come on, let's see it. It's got him curious and me doubly so. I didn't take you for a prophecist. You don't look the part. Besides, this is not so much a prophecy as it is... I knew he brought me here for a reason. And not just to read the palms of those gypsies. Sorry, the Draculesti. They're fiercely proud, and this tells their story. It's interesting. And what I find the most interesting is what it doesn't say. All right, I'm not forgetting about you.
What is in there? Hello?
Quite. I guess that's why we're here also. Always a good reason, never immediately obvious. I'd say this one is pretty clear, however. She who once loved and fell will rise again. The hand that held her heart will prove her bane. Well, clear-ish, as these things go. There's plenty of references to the three. The owl, the eagle, and the dragon. The three warriors stood bravely together in war. By oath, they were bound to the 60 and 4. The owl I reckon you're familiar with.
Yeah.
I know nothing about the eagle, but
Me
the
neither.
third. The dragon. Vlad Dracula himself is past due to be brought back from the Apasambetai from beyond death. Ought to be interesting seeing what history is made of him. In my trade, you quickly learn to distrust historians. What I do know is that he famously fought his lover-turned-vampire Mara, but he was unable or unwilling to destroy her completely. Love. Such a lamentable thing. I've learned to stay far away. We do know that Mara is back and in charge of a vast army of vampires, though her true purpose lies somewhere in the mountains beyond our understanding. And he who held her heart, Dracula, is the only one who can banish her again. Apa Vie and Apa Moarta, the water of life and the water of death, two halves of a circle to be mixed with Apa Sambete. I can only assume they'll trigger a chemical reaction of sorts to bring back his life force from the world ocean where it's been floating for all these years. Like a seed. It's almost like working with my flowers, making something grow and bloom from almost nothing. Apa Vie, the light of the morning, Apa Moarta, the final forewarning, joined at his tomb to bring the dragon to life, so that he may put an end to his bitch of a wife. I'm paraphrasing, of course.
Yeah, I think that's the one you're thinking of. It was specifically the area in the pyramid where you had to carry a torch with you because it was dark. I ran into some very nasty bugs in there, which supposedly have been fixed. It was fixed like 4 days after my stream, which is hilarious. But, yeah, that part kind of dragged on. The part with just the jump pads, I enjoyed that much. But some of the light puzzles I wasn't a huge fan of. Alright, so we need to find the source of the waters here to maybe find the water of life. Is what we're tasked to find now, because we are apparently gonna resurrect Dracula. So he can take out the Queen of the Vampires and save the land. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that was just a few days after I streamed it, which is pretty hilarious. The funny thing is, do you know how I ended up beating that quest and getting past the bugs? I got past it with another bug. Because you're not supposed to be able to use a lantern light in there, like a helmet light. But I ran into a bug where I was able to use it, so that was the only way I was able to get past the fact that a torch wouldn't spawn for me. Defeating one bug with the power of another bug. It's a beautiful thing. We got another unique enemy around here. See if we can find them. The hyperactive ghoul? Alright. Oh, don't tell me there's an invisible wall here. Is there? Really? Yeah, there's an invisible wall there. Dang it! And it's everywhere. How am I supposed to get in there, then? Get in through the barn? I can probably get in through the barn. I have to kill some more ghouls, but we can do that. Hyperactive ghoul, otherwise known as me. See, me, I'd be more one of these guys, the lethargic ghouls. If that fits me to a T. I enjoy a good nap, and not getting out of bed, and not moving all that often. What can I say? What can I say? Alright, here we go. Hey, buddy. Oh, of course I had to aggro one more, too. Can't just have it be a one-on-one fight. No, no. That's not gonna happen. At least I got my tank skill on, so that's good. Oh, he's doing some heavy damage against me. My tank skill back on. There we go. Whew. Good deal. They are kind of cute. They have those tiny little faces. But they also try to murder me. I'm not a big fan of that. I wish they wouldn't do that. Oops. As I wander right into a couple ghouls. Feral Cankermouth and Cankermouth Ghoul. That sounds both gross and painful. Canker sores are like the worst thing ever. Agree, disagree, chat? Hello. Looks fancier than I was expecting. Letters. Have anything about that in my journal? Walk the path of life to gather her waters. Activate the source. I don't see a D anywhere on here, so I don't think it's Dracula or Draculesti. I don't see an L, so I don't think it's life. I don't see a W, so I don't think it's water. Interesting. Any clues around here? Check the quest log back a little bit. Upper V, maybe? The light of the morning. Let's try. Is there no... Or maybe. There's no P, is there? Dang it. There's not a lot of letters here. Can't turn anything off, though. Well, I don't know how to reset it, so we're just going to start touching letters now. Alright, so I did, what, 4 or 5 there? I thought I was on to something with the Oppo V. I can do V, but I can't do... Let's try V... I... Is that light I? I don't think it lit I. Dang it. I must have moved and canceled out of it. Shoot. Alright, 4 letters. 4 letters. Forgot to say happy anniversary. Yes, 1 year. Don't forget to take your daily rewards. It's fun and free. I have. We actually started out the stream by fighting one of the raid bosses. Both of the raid bosses, the Golem and the Guardian. And after the stream is over, I think I'll probably go back and fight some more Golems as well. I've been having fun with it. I hope you have as well. See if anyone has any hints for what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm a little confused, I will admit. Can't spell Lilith, I don't think. Yeah, there's no P. I really thought Alpha V was going to be it. Is there an R? Can I... Is there... Ooh. Moarit, maybe? I can try it. M... O... A... R... T? Dang it. The red boss is the gatekeeper in evil mode, so I call him Hatekeeper. That's a nice one. I do appreciate my puns. He was tough. He had a ton of health. My goodness. Activate the source. I'm not sure for this one. Give me a second, I'll sort away some treasure while I'm trying to think it over. Puzzle out of nowhere. Was not expecting one of these right now. Alright, let's do a little bit of upgrading then. Finding a lot of rings tonight, I like that. There we go, level 21. Upgrade the belt a little bit. Oh, one more! One more and we'll get it up to level 2 finally. And this. Upgrade a little bit. And lastly, my spirit head talisman. Booyah. And, oh no, we gotta do the sigil on this, or the glyph, sorry. When you see HK in chat, some people are ready to summon him. You can win an epic drop, an exclusive costume with the faction's color. I just missed the pants. Oh, that's unfortunate. Changes since the original version. Make me believe that this place isn't made by the poison in me. Help me decide if my fire will burn out before you... What is going on, Rangorf? What is happening right now? I'm confused. What are we talking about? Those sound like song lyrics. I'm feeling like these are probably song lyrics, but I'm not certain. But how are you doing, Rangorf? Hope you're having a good day so far. Fingers crossed. Oh! So apparently the solution involved actual translation. I actually had to figure out what life is in Romanian. Well, that's pretty wicked. Let's see if I got this right now. V... I... A... J... Y... But there's only one A. Activate it again? No, I can't unactivate it again. Did I misspell it? I might have misspelled it. Sorry, I just felt like singing to you. I appreciate it, Rangorf. I don't get serenaded very often. It feels very special. You're doing good, though? Sounds good. I'm doing okay as well. I was having a rough day, but being on here is helping me unwind a little bit, so I appreciate that. Let's see. So... That is really hard to read right there. Romanian! Yeah, there's definitely two A's in there, so... How am I supposed to spell that out when there's only one A on here? V-I-Y-J? Oh, that could be it, Rangorf. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. V-I-Y... Is there not a J? Am I insane? Don't take my word for it, I can't spell English most of the time. Hang on. V-I-Y-T-A? V-I-A-T-A maybe? I'm not sure. Got two different I's, I think. horrible quest. I'm trying to figure it out here, but I am a little bit stuck. Let's see. You collect pets too from Talos. I have 10 of the 11. The last is fixed today in a patch. Oh, good luck getting that last one. I imagine it'd be fun having all of them. Yeah, if anybody has any suggestions for what to do here, I am a little bit stumped. Yeah, the word they're telling me to spell out there has 2 A's in it. There's only 1 A on the board. What do you want from me here, game? Let's see, VI... Let's try this. V... I... H... T... A... I looked it up. That was it. Simple enough. No, we couldn't activate the same one twice. And the timing as well. I don't know why that happened. But no, I was probably translating it incorrectly. Rangorf was probably the problem. But either way, we got the water now. We're good. I mostly just want to read cool stories and shoot stuff. That was neither of those. No, there was an H in there too, Pink Death. I'm not sure what that was going on. I'm not sure why it would have been Latin when it's in here, but I suppose I should have considered that as a possibility as well. I do know a couple words of Latin, just enough from watching science fiction and stuff, and fantasy. There's another unique over here, isn't there? Hello. There's an Orochi installation over here. Kinda scary. Let's take out a couple of these ghouls and see if we can find that, unique. I think that's him right there, standing up. Oh, we aggroed him. I'd take out the minions first, but no choice now. Alright, we're good, we're good. I have no idea what that translates into Rangor. Although I'd be curious to know if you feel like sharing. Where'd he go? Oh, he de-aggroed. Interesting. That's a terrifying corpse right there. Shoot! I didn't finish healing. But this is the unique, I think. Oh, he's got a ton of health. Why? Why does he have so much health? I don't know if I can beat this guy. I don't know if I do. It's going to be close. Lost my protection back on. That seems to be helping a bit. Come on, we almost got him. Of course, as now some of his minions come too. Got him! Yes! Get the hell out of here while we still have the opportunity to do so. I came, I saw, I concurred. That's adorable. I like that one. Hey, Black Rock! How are you doing today? Good to see you. What game is this? This is the free-to-play MMO Secret World Legends, which we've been playing on every other Thursday for a while now. And I died. It's first death today, though, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I play this every other Thursday, because I get every other Thursday off from work. And I've been really having fun with it. Out of all the MMOs I have ever played, this game has the best story, the most engrossing story. So it's good times. Exactly, Pink Death. That's what I was doing. I'm like, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die close to the lore. Otherwise, I'd never be able to find this again. Boom! Oh, alright. I've always seen the second word in that phrase spelled as V-I-D-I. But, you know, take that as a grain of salt, with a grain of salt, because I don't know anything about Latin, basically. Oh, alright. Remember that part about... That's not even English, that's Latin. It's a dead language right there, Rangorf. You shouldn't feel bad about having trouble spelling a dead language. My goodness. I do like concurred better, though. That has a nice spin. It's pretty funny. Representation of death. Yeah, this looks like it'll do. Examine the statue. Alright, let's take a good look. In the land of shadows where spirits walk seeking oblivion, their eternal pilgrimage, leading them to the shores of the depthless ocean and final embrace of black water. And it says, find the water of death? Quest markers for right here. Quest markers right here. Odd. Maybe there's a riddle in there that I need to know. The statue of death leads the way. In the land of shadows where spirits walk seeking oblivion, their eternal pilgrimage, leading them to the shores of the depthless ocean and the final embrace of black water? That's probably a riddle then. Veni Vidi Visa, I came, I saw, I shopped. That's a good one too. That's basically me on every vacation too. Alright, well let's start with the most obvious solution. Maybe the statue's pointing in the right direction. Suppose that could be. Try following the water a little bit, see if that leads anywhere. I don't think it will, though. Wow, there's two uniques
Local
over
bounty
here?
detected. Initiating.
Why are there two uniques? Oh, I've never been over here, that's why. It's new territory for me. Well, let's kill some uniques then. Oh, he's real powerful. Oh, he's got some forest spirits shielding. Alright. If we can take them out then. Hitting forest spirits with a sledgehammer, that's a thing that's happening right now. Alright, now we're doing damage to him, just not a lot. Oh, of course! Oh no, we've aggroed everything. Abort! We're getting out of here. No, 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 this is not the fight we want. No, this is not the fight we want. Alright, I think they de-aggroed. My goodness! That tree is terrifying, Nitek. I was gonna say I don't know what his deal is, but I'm the one that aggroed him, so, I suppose I'm his deal. How about the unique on the other side? What's he? Oh, he's ugly. Oh, he's real ugly. Pervading filth. Sure. Oh, he's gross. He's extra gross. He's got tons of AoEs and he's gross. Bad combination. Oh, he's got a big vagina mouth too. That's just weird. Shooting laser beams at me out of his vagina mouth, that's even weirder. I don't approve of any of this. Alright, I think we got a good jump start on him here. Oh man, I am running out of energy so fast with this build. I might need to see if there's any way I can get me some more pistol energy for survivability purposes. Come on, we've almost got him though. Almost got him. Whew. And he aggroes half the forest. Half? I'd say 2/3. At a minimum. Alright, let's head back to the statue and regroup. Think about this again. Spirits of the forest, living embodiments of the forest themselves. Living until I hit him with my sledgehammer. Oh! I mean, the statue is totally pointing somewhere. But I don't know if it's a fool's errand to just follow where the statue's pointing. It kind of feels like a fool's errand. Can I tell where it leads on my map? Kind of leads somewhere hella dangerous. I want to kill this guy still. I want to see if I can do this without aggroing half the forest, though. Also want to grab this lore I got. Alright, let's try this. Take out the 2 forest spirits. Alright, there we go. His protection's down. Nope, his protection's not down. Looked like it was kind of down. Totally isn't there. Now it's down. So now we can focus on taking him out directly, even though he's doing tons of damage to me right now. Oh, this is not good. We might have to run if it does much more damage to us. Yeah, we're gonna have to run. We are just not strong enough to take him on right now. I have to tank up just to escape. Luckily he's not super fast moving, that'd get pretty hairy otherwise. Whew. The Water of Death is what we gotta find next. So what do we need to do to find this is the question. And the answer is, I'm not sure. I'm still wondering if maybe she's just pointing in the direction. But that almost seems too simple. I'm not certain. This area is super dangerous, too. Oh, alright. Here's a great one for you. That one I definitely haven't heard, Rangroth. What's that one? Do you have maybe some sort of hypothesis about the story? I love to listen to different points of view at this stage. Well, I feel like the voice we've been hearing in those dreams at the end of each map has something to do with the filth, which worries me, and that's why I haven't been trusting it. I'm pretty sure Orochi either unleashed the filth or is the right-hand man of the filth at this point, so we're probably gonna have to fight them at some point. Other than that, I don't know. I'm just sort of being swept along with it. Is that a scroll in your toga, or are you just happy to see me, Rangroth? I may have to steal that. That's amazing. So, I just looked it up for this quest, and it turns out we have to be dead to get the Water of Life. So, I'm gonna type in chat, reset, which kills me. And then once I'm dead, I should be able to get the Water of Life, apparently. So no, we don't want to resurrect him. Whoa! Ghosts flying around. No, don't resurrect here. So where's the water? Oh, I have to follow the souls, don't I? No, don't resurrect here. Follow the souls to their final resting place. We can do that. I'm trying to think if I know any clever Latin phrases, but the only one I can think of is very rude, and it's not technically Latin. So I'll spare you all that. I know Sic Semper Tyrannis. That's a fun one. I haven't heard of that one either, Rangorf. I don't think I've ever met anyone in this chat that knows jokes in Latin. I kind of love it. Where are you taking me, Spooky Ghost? Senor Spooky Ghost? Screw you and the horse you rode in on in Latin. That's beautiful, Rangorf. Absolutely amazing. In case you want to insult someone about the classiest way possible, I don't know if there's a classier way to do it than with a dead language. I'm digging it. All your hypotheses have been destroyed. Honestly, I kind of like it when all your hypotheses get destroyed, because that way you can just say, well, now I don't know what's coming. And that's exciting. And oh, dang it, they're shutting down in an hour. Alright, so we're not going to be able to play too late, so that means we'll just have a regularly scheduled stream tonight. Which isn't too bad, I don't think. I can't get the lore here either. Where is this dude going? Should I even be following him? I don't know, I guess we'll find out. I hesitate to even check my map, in case he disappears while I'm checking. We'll see. I mean, he's definitely following the river. That much is true. And that sounds like what the poem was. I don't know. I am one of those people where sometimes I seize upon a wrong answer to a puzzle and just follow it to my death. Follow it for miles and miles to my inevitable death. We are pretty far away from the statue at this point. Shane streams from his local library. No, I stream from my apartment, aka the Fortress of Shanitude, if you prefer. Comes from intestinal problems. Ew. Right at the edge of the map now. I have no idea where this guy's leading me. He doesn't have too much farther left to lead me, I suppose. So very soon, I'm either going to be proven right, or feel kind of silly. And one of those two things I am more accustomed to. I'm probably gonna assume that's it. That's why he never streams, never gets too hype, while he would deny it to his death because he was self-conscious about his library and his favorite librarian, who loves to watch him play games. Hello. The Fountain of Death! That was the right solution. Excellent. Now to get the hell back to my body. Streaming from a library, I could see that. I've never used many computers in a library before, but I used to run not a Pathfinder game. I used to run a tabletop RPG from a local library. Oh, am I inside the lair? I was inside the lair, holy crap. That's good thing I had to die to get in there. Yeah, I've never actually been inside a lair yet. I didn't even want to try until I got near the end game. I mean, I have tried earlier in the game before I was even level 50. They are scary. Alright. We're alive again. I probably need to buy off my death penalty while I'm thinking about it. But yeah, I did definitely need to be a little quiet back when I was running a tabletop game from the library, which was kind of funny. Maybe not the place I'd recommend to play it, but if you're a teenager and you don't have any other space to do it with any privacy, it's probably all you got. It says find the dragon's tomb, but isn't that just where we were before? Thought it was. No, I love that
Additional
backstory.
assignment received.
I
Initializing.
am a big fan of libraries. So the idea that I'm streaming from inside the library, I enjoy that very much. And I can imagine it in my head. Like, I'm actually thinking of the library from the town where I grew up, where I spent a lot of time as a kid. Because my parents didn't have a ton of money back then. And I was a voracious reader. I could go through like 3 paperbacks in a day. Those little rinky-dink young adult paperbacks anyway. And so they definitely needed a constant source of books for me. And the library was the best way to do that. Oh, you need full epics to survive in there. That's terrifying. I suppose every MMO needs an endgame. That sounds endgame-ish. Most definitely. Oh, I should not have taken him on yet. I should have recovered first. Got a little too anxious. Oh yeah, I've already got 1 purple, which I believe are the epics. And it is taking forever to level up. I can't even imagine the point where I'm going to get where it's fully leveled up. But I've still got time. You know, I'm still in the back half of the game, but not the final stages. So we will see. I'm going to be curious to see how much power I've gotten by the time I get to the end of the game. Considering I'm told you can beat the game with just blues. And I've already got a purple. Let's see. That's why you're already going after the lore. The librarian, who's your favorite, she watches you and allows you to stream to the library, but only if you always go out of your way to get all the lore. It also brings you snacks for before the stream or just after the stream. That'd be so cool. I want snacks. Snacks sounds amazing. Alright, so is this another puzzle then? Because I know where Dracula's tomb is, but that is apparently not the dragon's tomb. Let's take a look. This is very puzzle heavy, and I usually don't like doing puzzles on the stream. Oh, I have to go up to the chapel. Alright, so that's actually the one up on the hill, I think. Let's see if I can remember how to get up there. Let's see, personally, I only target the mythic level 35. Legendary stage kills the gameplay because it's only 1 shot in the enemy for me, not really fun. Fair enough. I enjoy a little bit of overpowered equipment, though. But that's just me. I did not even need to fight this enemy. You know? Except for the optional quest, which I should probably do at some point since the game will not leave me alone about it. How do I get up there? I know I've been up there before. Can't remember off the top of my head. One-shotting enemies does sound pretty cool, though. Not gonna lie. I could definitely go for that. Because if I could one-shot enemies, then that means I could spend more time exploring and getting the lore. For the librarian who brings me snacks. All fits together pretty well, I think. It's all coming together. Is there something I can do in here? Perhaps. Aha! Hidden tomb. I like it. A good chunk. Let me show you in a second. I assume you mean the abilities for the different weapons. So let me show you. Here's my shotgun. I've got it all the way to the capstone. My pistol, I've got all the way to capstone. And I just started playing Sledgehammer today, so this is all I've got for that. But incidentally, probably buy some new stuff here now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, there we go. Why not? Go ahead and spend it on some cheap stuff. You enjoy overpowered equipment? Okay, how about a ring that changes into a whip blade that ignores all armor and on crit roll severs a limb and can't be unwillingly removed? That's just one item my D&D guy has. That's pretty intense. Is your GM very generous with magic weapons, Rengor? I'm kind of getting that feeling. I have my suspicions, most certainly. Alright. Here we put the water of life and the water of death. Gather the water with Dracula's egg to capture his essence. What? You sense a quickening of energies, but the ritual is not yet complete. Take a rubbing of the eagle from the wall. What is this? This? Blessed be the eagle, and the rest is illegible. Talk to Milosh about the eagle. Alright. Hopefully Milosh will know more about what we need to do next. No, my DM used that item against my group. Your DM is a monster. Tell your DM that a streamer, random person you know on the internet, said he was a monster. Tried to escape before death and my group killed the guy anyways, so the loot is ours. That works. Not pretty, but doesn't have to be pretty as long as it gets the job done. This I do believe. Alright. See if I can... Hello. Mara's assassin? Oh, so Mara knows I'm onto her. That's unfortunate. And she's sending assassins after me. Not cool, man. Not cool. Whew. So, definitely not a good thing that the Vampire Queen is onto me. We'll deal with that when we can. I clip it and send it to him. Good deal. Hey, Retrograde Tom, welcome in. How are you doing this morning? And once I am no longer being hunted by ghosts, let me just reach over and give you a shout out real quick, because ladies and gentlemen, if you have never seen Retrograde Tom, he is my all-time favorite retro streamer on here. Plays a lot of old point-and-click adventure games, which are a genre I recently sort of fell in love with and have been really enjoying playing on the stream and watching as well. And he plays some really weird stuff too. If you haven't seen him before, make sure to click that link, give him a follow right there, check him out sometime. I think you'd enjoy him, I know I do. Not too bad, good deal. Good to see you in here. Now you're US-based, Tom, so this is morning time for you, right?
Hello.
It gets confusing when I stream, because I'm US-based, but I'm a night shift guy, so a lot of the people I talk to in here, sometimes it's nighttime, sometimes it's morning, afternoon. It's a lot to keep track of.
You're not wrong. It is clear enough now that this prophecy concerns us. Kokovea the owl and the dragon, Dracula. But the eagle...
Yeah, what is the eagle?
There is nothing in our history about an eagle.
That's random.
It's a Roman eagle. Father.
Roman?
I thought I told you to stay away from him, Emilia.
He's a good man.
He's a man.
He's old. He's really old.
Ha! That did not stop your mother.
I'm
Whoa!
going to stop listening to you now.
Whoa!
There is a man who lives in the mountains nearby, Octavian. This eagle is all over his house. It's carved into door frames, hung on walls. He carries a medallion. It's everywhere. The Roman eagle.
Not this nonsense again.
Octavian has spoken about arriving here with Roman legionnaires almost 2,000 years ago.
Dang.
Bah, he is lying.
And you know this because it's not like he'd be the first immortal I ever met. Or ever will meet.
Probably,
Fine,
yeah.
fine. There is an infinite supply of immortals, but Octavian is not one of them. He's just a sad old man who likes the company of...
Of what? Of what, Papa?
Nope.
Come on, say it.
Nope.
Forget it.
Nope.
Say it.
Of a beautiful girl. Young woman.
That's all, is it? That's the only reason him and I are friends?
Should I step out for a while?
Not because I'm intelligent or courteous or friendly or interesting,
I feel like I'm intruding.
but
Let me
because
just...
I'm young and pretty.
I'm just gonna...
No, this is not at all what I meant. Sweet daughter of mine.
Don't even. And don't talk to me ever again!
Oh, jeez.
Gaia cursed me with daughters and no sons. At least the rest of them are married off and have escaped this life. I hate to admit it, but she is often right. She's smart. Smarter than me. And if there was any justice, she would take on my mantle when I pass. But the law is the law, and only a male heir can wear this crown. We don't actually have a crown. It's a metaphorical one.
Lame.
I would not waste my time with this Octavian character. Even my daughter, bless her heart, makes mistakes, and he is one of them. He's a bitter and lonely old man who spins tales to win the favors of a young woman. He cannot possibly be your eagle. You will have to keep looking, I'm afraid. There is nothing more I can tell you. And now to do a father's duty and apologize for being an ass. Emilia! Emilia! Your father has been a royal fool!
Well, he got over that quickly. Tom eating some Rice Krispies? Sounds nice. Good way to start the morning.
Greetings.
So I don't know what this guy expects me to do, because I've got one person telling me here's a lead, and the other person telling me no, ignore that lead, but I have nothing else for you, so... I'm probably going to have to look into it, is all there is. We've never met whoever Octavian is, so that could be someone interesting too. I am always eager to meet new characters in this game. I really enjoy the writing. I know I say that all the time when I'm playing this game, but the writing in this game is so solid. And I've never really played an MMO where I've enjoyed the writing. Like, I mentioned before, I played about 3 months of World of Warcraft, and I got a decent amount in there because I was, you know, young and had tons of spare time, so I ground out some and I got through a bunch of the story missions, and it didn't click with me. And it might click with someone else, you know, it could just be me, but I could never really get into it. And I've played some other MMOs as well, like Black Desert. Black Desert is a pretty cool game, but doesn't really have much of a story. And I know I've played some older ones back in the day, and some more anime-inspired ones that basically all have the same story. But I've just never found one until this that I've really enjoyed this story. This is the first MMO I've ever played where I actually do want to see what happens next. I want to see where it's all leading. And I plan to. We can keep playing it on every other Thursday, per schedule. So he's the king of the trailer park? That would explain why he has no crown. It isn't the most elaborate of settlements, I'll give you that. But they are a bunch of monster hunters. That's a pretty badass profession. I certainly don't have anything nearly that interesting on my resume. I'd like to.
Additional assignment received.
But I don't. Hardly gonna begrudge him that. Alright, we got a new resurrect point. That's good. And there's a new unique up ahead. This is a whole new area. We've never been here before. So let's try killing some monsters, see how tough these folks are. Not too bad. Decent damage, though, so that's a little worrying. I should probably think about finding a stopping place before too long, because they mentioned about 40 minutes from now they're going to be bringing the servers down. So I can probably get up to Octavian, maybe we can see that cinematic. And then we'll probably call it a night right there. Not quite a long-lived profession, that's probably true as well. But still, you know, it'll be exciting while it lasts. Maybe a short-lived profession, but man, what a story. Or, you know, as long as you're alive to be telling the story, I suppose. There's downsides. I'm acknowledging this. Let's see. About updates of the game, a pack of missions for Season 2 zone, it seems. Other parts are arriving after Anniversary. Oh yeah, I heard, what is it? The South Africa zone isn't quite finished yet. So they were going to add some more content to it soon. That'd be pretty cool whenever they do add it in. Since I haven't played it yet, you know. Hey, you know, Secret World folks, if you want to finish it up before I get there, that'd be super cool of you. But we'll see. We will see. Alright, where am I heading? I'm continuing through the spooky woods now. That's excellent. So yeah, I know the next thing on their plan is supposedly just to finish fleshing out South Africa, which was the zone they just added earlier in this year. Which honestly, it's just cool that they're still adding zones to the game, because I was a little concerned that maybe the Secret World Legends just wasn't even going to get off the ground. But no, it seems to have. They're going to finish fleshing that out, and then I'm not sure what they said they're going to do next. Maybe the PvP rewrite, although I'm not a PvP kind of guy, so that's not something I'm concerned about one way or another. God, this map is huge. I've never been over to this area, and I feel like I've been running around here for a while. Domus Rustica, that is a cute name for a house. Speaking of Latin, comes up in unexpected places. I'm going to run around real quick and see if there's anything hidden outside the house. Because the fact that it's just guiding me straight in makes me feel like there may be something. Nothing? Ouch. Oh, there's a root cellar. Nothing hidden down there either. Alright, maybe there's something inside the house that's big enough it could have some hidden stuff in here. And we get another cinema.
Come for the eagle, have you? He left a long time ago.
Metaphorically, or?
Go on, off with you. Find someone else to pester and let me sleep.
Why aren't you a ball of sunshine?
Why won't you let an old man simply rest in peace?
I had stuff to do, man. That's why.
The irony of immortality. I've been 70 years old for near on 2 millennia, with every ache and pain that comes with it.
Ouch.
Lilith knew exactly how to make me suffer.
Yeah, that's brutal.
And then there's bloody Dracula and his bloody Draculesti. She cursed me with immortality, he with responsibility. I've been waiting since he passed. The fate of this world, he said, in my hands. Well, fuck that. Fuck the world. Fuck Dracula and Mara and Lilith. Fuck everyone trying to turn the earth into their own twisted paradise. I know Emilia means well, the sweet girl. But she's as cursed with the innocence of youth as I am with the bitter taste of old age. I've had enough of it, and I only want to be left be. There's nothing worth saving in this world, and perhaps the end of it will also see an end to my curse. Perhaps the death of everything will allow me to finally... What we do in life echoes in eternity. But what if your life is eternal? What becomes of the echoes? I'll tell you. They thunder and roar. They become deafening reminders of your failures. They remind you that you once stood with the blood of murdered friends on your hands, and that it was all for naught. And when you've listened long enough, you realize there's no absolution, no redemption, no point to any of it. So don't tell me how we can change the world and how I am needed. This world has nothing left to offer me. Nothing worth saving. And I couldn't care less if it all burned. Just leave me alone.
I don't think he's gonna help us, folks. That's kind of a problem, because I think we need his help. Look for something to persuade Octavian. Alright, what's gonna persuade him? Got a letter on his desk. I see something of my father in you. He must fight because the fight is all he knows. I only wish that he could see the little victories of light in all things all around. The morning dew beaded on rusted tank tracks, spiders threading their webs between abandoned pylons. After all this war is done, the sun will still rise and turn the mist to gold. I believe it more than ever. Can you not believe this too? If not for yourself, then for me? Amelia. Oh, Amelia's so sweet. This guy needs a wider vocabulary. Definitely harping on a couple things very hard there, Rin. I think you're onto something. Rangorf, you're onto me right there. Ooh, official capture of Stonehenge was posted. I mean, I've never actually tried the PvP in this game, so I'd give it a shot if nothing else, but I don't think I'd like it too much. The Persuader. That would be a hell of a name for a Warhammer right there. I'm going to have to remember that at some point. That is really sweet of Amelia. It says find her, but the location's right nearby. Is she just hanging around? Kill a boar. Place fresh bait near Amelia. What are we doing? Oh. Watch as Amelia is attacked and hope the plan works. This is a stupid plan. Oh, he came out. Came out of the cabin. He's taking care of business. Alright.
Thank you for saving me, Octavian. I thought you believed that nothing was worth saving.
I'm not without a heart, Amelia.
No. I know that you're not heartless. You're good.
I just don't see the point of fighting anymore.
Even if it's just to save one person's life, it's worth the fight. It's worth the pain and the suffering. It's worth the sacrifices. If you can love one person and protect that person, then your life has been worth living.
And if it's all destined to happen again, what then?
Then someone else will stand up and fight. And someday, maybe the circle is broken and we win and move on. Maybe this is that time. Then maybe not. But even if it isn't, we keep fighting. To give others the chance to live and die and love and fight. Let them decide whether or not their existence is pointless. I think you'll find that most of them will choose to live and love and fight. I would. I want that choice. And if you can give us that choice, even if you've given up all hope, you should.
Amelia's badass. I do like her.
I've kept it for so long, even after I stopped believing in it. He gave it to me for safekeeping. Vlad said I'd know when to use it, when the time was right again. This is for her, not for you or what you represent, but for her and what she represents. She's right. The circle may be broken yet, but if not this time, you'll need to head up into the mountains. They're digging again, deeper than ever. And whatever is happening down there, it's a ruse. Mara is planning something big. The end of this world. This is our last chance of that, I'm sure.
Well, that's more dire than I was expecting. I have to look into that. And yeah, he definitely was spinning to win in there, Pink Death. I noticed that. Gotta respect anybody doing the spin to win there. Alright, so... shit is about to hit the fan, methinks. So unfortunately, it won't be hitting the fan tonight because, like they said, the servers are going to be going down before too long, and this seems like an excellent stopping place. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are going to wrap it up here for the night. So, thank you so much for stopping by, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already hit follow, now would be a good time to do that so you get notified when I go live next, which will be tomorrow, same time as tonight. And this week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to be starting Fable Anniversary, which will be my first Fable game. I've never played any of them before. So feel free to stop by for that. I'd love to see you all there. And I hope you'll have fun whatever you're doing. So what do we got? Pink Death, Samus, Other Rin, Oligur, thank you for stopping by as well. Rangorf, Retrograde Tom, thank you for stopping by as well. So if you folks want to hang around for just a minute, I'll see who else is streaming, and I'll see who I can throw the stream over to. Stay spitting. Oh, you did the 0 thing, Rangorf. Thank you for throwing the links in chat as well, Rangorf. Those links are there in case you're interested. On, check it out on my social media, or a link to my YouTube where I have all my streams archived in case you want to check out some of the other bizarre games I've played in the past. And I think we are going to be throwing a host over to one of my very favorite people on Twitch, Neekums. I'm sure you folks probably know her because I have rated her so many times and she has rated me so many times. But she is a wonderful person if you haven't seen her. She's playing Dead by Daylight right now, and apparently she just woke up. So feel free to come over with me, say hi to her, say good morning to her, and if you enjoy what she's doing, throw her a follow. But if you got other things to do, I'll just say, as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world, and I'll see you folks around. Take care of yourselves, everyone.